hello to my chat. Hello, I'm making my social media stuff because I'm a goober. Why is my hands
Why would
so
you make a
high
social
up?
media?
Because I have to. Legally required. It's part of my parole.
Why? Why would you use social media ever? I do not
It's
understand.
part of my parole.
I'm terrified as to what you did that you need to be in the constant public eye.
Why does it say? What? Hang on. I think my hand tracker is broken. Oh no! Like it should not be that high up. My hands are on my desk. Why is this?
You're just petting the kitty, is what it looks like from my end.
Yeah. But hello, everybody. We're here. We're
Hi.
back with everybody. Playing Dungeons and Dragons. Kira will be here shortly. Yeah, the jazz hand protocol is in effect.
What?
Jazz hands.
Yeah.
So
Yes, hello.
Yes.
when we last left off, there. Let me tell you everything I remember about last session. Okay.
Okay, yeah, everyone say what they remember, because sometimes what you
We-
remember what actually happened is funny.
We woke up. I made people eggs. Then we got a message from a voyeuristic pervert wizard who was watching us while we slept, and was reaching their hand into people's bags. We went to that wizard, climbed a billion stories until we were in space, and then from space we nuked a small town from orbit, and then left. That's everything I
Wait,
remember.
We
That's it. That's
nuked
all
a
I got.
small town from orbit?
Yeah, we dropped an entire chain of fireball beads out of the window.
I don't think you did that. I think you
We threw the curtain of fireball things at the
threw it at the door.
door to blow up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was
I
at a
made
wall.
I made the door go boom boom
Yeah.
because it was
Okay.
magically painted on.
We used it to escape, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we really didn't have to.
Yeah, when you really
it was a
did
tech
not
save.
have to.
It was
I
a Tex
mean-
Avery door, you know?
Yes. We did invent the water slide.
Yeah. And you've
Also, did we invent the water slide? I think I did ask if we knew what a water slide was. So maybe it was already invented.
You knew what the physics of it is, but I don't think John Henry Slip and Slide has been born yet. So I'm pretty sure you invented water slides.
I think we may have invented spring break.
You definitely invented spring break.
Or spring break summer.
You've made a new way for wizards to either be less insufferable or more insufferable.
Once the schools of magic start getting once the schools of magic start getting frat houses of magic, then we'll have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So like right now you're standing out in the middle of the desert. What is essentially Burning Man, honestly. There's a bunch of tents. There's a bunch of tents that have all been magicked up. Like people are like doing barbecues and getting high on, let's say, magical substances. And you hear a guy in the back in the back going like, "Listen, bro, it's called a fraternity, right?"
I always forget that there's a saying.
There's a what?
But I don't actually think that's the end of the statement. I think it's a great way to end the line. I always forget there's a saying. Silence.
I think Lennon's talking, but there's no sound coming out.
Did I die?
Yeah.
Hello?
I could see your mouth moving, but there was no sound coming out.
Where did I leave off?
I think there's a saying, and then it completely went after
yes,
that.
I didn't get there. Good.
It was extremely funny.
My internet. Good. There's a saying in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying in D&D that says, "Don't give the DM ideas."
Couldn't disagree more.
Yeah.
I mean, well, then, Lennon, what was the entire 2.5 hour block earlier today?
That wasn't in game, Liv. That wasn't in game.
Okay, fair.
Not in game doesn't count.
Yeah. Still give the DM ideas though. But yes, you met up with this senile wizard that is in charge of teaching magic in the Republic. He has been blamed for stealing half of the treasury from town hall, because it's just gone with like no way it could have really left. Um, he was locked in his room, but they locked his bathroom out of the room, so you saved him that way. The cat has a propeller hat now.
Oh
So
yeah, I also
This is true.
I killed a mimic.
yeah, you also like you didn't kill it, you just batted it into orbit.
Look,
I don't see the difference.
it was on a windowsill. You can't expect me not to paw it out the window.
Mm. Thank you for the follow strawberry system. But yeah, so there is now a pie mimic just floating in low Earth orbit.
As there
It'll be
should
okay.
be.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it has any matter to consume up in space, right? It's not like we're gonna have orbital mimics or anything.
Have you played Prey? That's like the entire plot line.
Yeah, yes, it is. Future campaign idea.
Nice.
So season 3 on our D&D stream.
Let's
Yeah,
play season 1, right? I think that sounds pretty exciting.
yeah. Hang on. Let me just think about it. You know, sort of like thinking of how Gygax and Anderson were Western chauvinist imperialist types. Yes, that is why I made my own universe that doesn't have that.
Gygax would have sucked to play D&D with.
Unironically, have you ever played one of the modules he wrote? They suck. Like they unironically suck. It's just fucking his idea of playing D&D is everybody has 16 character sheets, and when your character dies, you just immediately slot in a new one like it's a save file. That was
He also
Gygax's
seemed-
idea.
He also had this really unfortunate philosophy of the players are always fighting the DM,
Yes.
and that's not fun.
And also
Ever.
like he was kind of very transphobic because a lot of times he would have traps in his dungeons that would just go, aha, your character's gender just got switched without their permission, ha he hoo hoo, and like acting like that was like the worst thing ever. Yeah, I don't like Gygax all
I
that
like
much.
our D&D. I like
Yeah.
like the collective storytelling
Yeah.
D&D. It's a nice fun
Like-
experience in my opinion.
Like
Yes.
D&D, like Wizards of the Coast has its problems, but I like how D&D has essentially become a thing that's now owned by the players. When Wizards of the Coast
Keep in
does
mind-
Yep.
Oh no, regarding the trap thing, that was also back when there was a gender difference in stats between characters.
Jesus,
know
I didn't
that.
know
Is that
that.
real?
That's actually fucking
Mhm.
misogynistic.
Amazing.
My
Wow.
god.
Yep. There was a literal explicit difference where female characters had a lower maximum strength score than male characters.
That's fucked.
I see why that would be considered like a trap or mechanic in the game now then.
Mm.
Like it's a weird choice, but I get how it works now. That
Yeah.
like there's at least some level of it being more than just
Yeah. Fucking
haha, you wear different
I mean,
pants now.
point being, Gygax was a sack of shit, and while Wizard of the Coast has their problems now, they're better than he was, and even then, D&D isn't really owned by them regardless, because it's owned by the players. It's why when Wizards came out with all that dumb bullshit about D&D 1 or 5.5 or whatever they're calling it now, everyone went like, no thank you, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
I mean, I still want to play 4th edition, so you know,
Yeah. Like,
there's that.
yeah, like I still have 5th edition,
me.
and when 5th edition, when Tales of Valiant comes out, that's just gonna be 5th edition with patch notes. Like, yeah, like
More or
it's so,
less, yeah.
yeah. So like I'm good, I'm good. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Also, Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt, fully released for backers, meaning that I have access to all of the Steinhardt stuff. So if anyone wants like fun guns or whatever, I can now put those on the loot table.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Have I ever played the Ultima games? I have not. I see a Kiro in our player list. Kiro in the Discord.
I am.
They've,
All right.
they've arrived.
Hello.
Yo, we have a game now.
We have
Hello.
found our dwarf.
Hell yeah, we found our dwarf. So
Oh,
Ki-
Found our funny rock person.
yeah, oh yeah, something that I've just not really addressed for anyone that missed earlier. The dwarves in this world are sentient rocks, and I wanted to make it a mechanical thing, but like, fucking, I didn't have it fleshed out enough. Now it's fleshed up enough that it's most likely going to start appearing more explicitly. Kiro, I have a question for you. How much does Lorson know about his own biology?
You know? Why don't we roll for it?
Oh god, okay, alright, okay.
Wait, Liv. I just realized something.
Yeah.
Calling Lorson dumb as a rock is now a hate crime.
Oh no!
Oh, it's terrible. I love it.
Oh my god, it might actually
But,
be.
Wow.
what kind of roll is this, Liv?
Oh shit.
Is it gonna be medicine or is this gonna be nature?
Oh fuck.
Is it gonna be history?
Give me either. Give me whichever one you feel in your heart.
You know what? Let's do medicine. Why not? Since we're talking about biology.
I was gonna say calling him dumb as a box of rocks would be a compliment
well-
because he's smart as multiple dwarfs.
Lorson
Brutal.
apparently knows his own biology very well.
So he does know his own biology?
According to the roll.
Okay. So he probably doesn't know a lot of the implications. So as far as Lorson is aware, he is made up of sedimentary rocks covered with like a weird, like a symbiotic lichen slime mold kind of thing, and what's actually yeah he's like a gemstone. Why do I hear a cat purring?
Why
Because
do
my
I?
cat is right up against the mic. and-
Okay, I was very
Amazing.
confused.
Don't worry, it's immersive. Don't worry.
Yeah,
He's happy fat man right now.
Yeah.
Love.
and
Don't headbutt the mic.
no, he want to. And Lorson.
Handshake, please.
Larson, I'm going to make like a fun story decision here. Your blood is clear, and it crystallizes into diamond. Yeah,
The enemies will never know if they're injuring
Is
Lorson.
I have a question.
yeah.
Is it blood or is it
In the nature of how this like crystallizes, like, are we thinking like in the way that like it dries up to leave like a crystalline residue, or does it like actually crystallize into a structure? How does that work?
It crystallizes into a structure. Yes.
Okay.
So basically, like when it's inside the body, it's basically liquid that gem, right? And then once it's exposed to air, it really quickly crystallizes into the gemstone, right?
Mhm.
So it's like if like
Question.
yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Is it because this occurred to me after we had talked about this earlier, just throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it does come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it literally that gemstone,
Yes.
or is it like okay?
Yeah, but
like it would be like structurally and chemically an identical gemstone, or is it like some way to tell that it comes from a dwarf?
There is a way to do it, but like you like a dwarf you'd either need to be either a dwarf yourself or you'd need to be very very familiar with dwarves to identify it because it's like there's like very very minuscule differences in the structure, like very very minuscule, like to like a layman it's like borderline identical.
So I'm just wondering if there would be like an implication to say you just wanted to murder a lot of dwarves to get a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you could just butcher like a shitload of dwarves, get a lot of money. Like the thing is, like, in order to get enough like of the gemstone for it to be worth it, like, you basically would need
Yeah.
to like just kill the dwarf outright and just like, take all their blood out, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to like
Yeah.
figure out like if there's like a
It's like a very
there's
low.
like a built-in protection kind of, because like
Yeah, it's like a
I was
very.
wondering, like, if you kill it, if you just like take a dwarf and just keep bleeding him out of gems, is there like some way that maybe you'd get caught,
Like,
Well,
caught for
I
doing
mean,
that
you get
It
by
caught.
is-
the
Sorry,
type
go
of the
ahead.
gem?
It is illegal to transport body parts of other species, and I probably have actually traded in that, given that that's sort of
Yeah.
the type of thing that would be smuggled.
Yeah. So like yeah. So like
It's just
a.
like you're,
Sorry.
the real world concept of blood gems is coming up hard in my brain
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, I know what you mean. So like, so first off, like it is identifiable to like a dwarf or somebody who is like well versed in like mineralogy. They'd be able to tell. It is illegal. Like at the very least, it's illegal in the kingdom and in the republic, like Jade said, and in most other places as well, like to different degrees. But I think the penalty is the harshest in Estelia. And the like the I'm not a mineralogist, so, like, I don't know how best to say this, but, like, you know, like, it's like, oh, it's a 24 carat diamond, whatever, right? Like, just like blood drops of a dwarf are such like a low carat that like it's not worth it, you know? Like, you're better off just killing the dwarf outright and just taking their heartstone.
Okay, so what you're saying is we can't just like lop off Lorson's finger and pay for things.
No, you cannot. Like, you know, you
At least
know,
not
if you
effectively.
like, if you strung him up in the basement and slowly bled him over the course of like several months, making sure he gets orange juice and cookies to like, you know, make more blood, maybe you'd get like enough for like a decent sized diamond, but it'd
Okay,
take you a
cool.
while.
That's-
Okay, live,
Yeah,
live,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
live,
yeah,
live,
yeah,
live. I have a
yeah,
question for you. Can I have
yeah.
a question? I have
Yes.
a question for you.
Yes.
Question. So, you say the dwarves have heartstones, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the heartstone you said is quite valuable. How valuable is a heartstone?
Um.
I'm asking for a friend.
So it depends.
My understanding is that it's the stone they bleed, right?
Yes. So it depends on the type of heartstone. So like a topaz heartstone is not worth as much as say a ruby heartstone or whatever. A diamond heartstone is, you know what? Give me either a history, nature, or medicine check there, Jade.
I would be delighted to.
So look-
Advantage because I would have the
Sure.
background in this.
Sure. Oh hey,
Nat 20.
nice. All right.
Ooh.
So you would have seen Lorson bleed. So like dwarves bleeding crystal is something that like I'm pretty sure all of you are like, yeah, no, that's not. It's like that's why it didn't come up. But like Jade, like you're just kind of like enjoying the thing. You kind of come to a realization. Hey, he was bleeding clear, and it turned into diamonds. As far as you're aware, diamond heartstones don't exist. Or at least they don't
Neat.
exist anymore.
Neat.
The family that had diamond heartstones like disappeared when the dwarves got subjugated by the Selenians.
And the heart is about the size of a normal heart, right? About the size of a fist.
Yes.
Okay.
And diamonds are the most powerful heartstones.
Interesting. Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
If you resurrect somebody and the heartstone has already been removed, what happens to it?
They don't. They don't.
You can true resurrect without having parts of the body.
The heartstone is the dwarf's soul. You can't resurrect someone if they don't have a soul.
Oh.
Yeah.
I-
So
Well, there goes my
yeah.
infinite money scheme.
I do remember something from our lore building thing earlier, if I may
Yeah.
make a point.
yeah.
My understanding in their biology is that that heartstone isn't just their heart, but that's them.
Yes, that is them. That is
Like-
their soul. That is their soul and basically their actual body. Everything else
that, like-
is slime mold and rocks.
Yes. So like the dwarf itself, the living entity that is within the dwarf body is itself the crystalline structure that holds
Mhm.
it together.
Liv,
Mm-hmm.
an idea just crossed my head.
Mm-hmm.
So, could a dwarf theoretically use their heartstone as a material component?
Yes, that is explicitly a thing they can do.
So, like, they can go full on JoJo, take the last of my Hamon, and revivify somebody.
Yeah, like a dwarf with a suitably powerful heartstone could, in theory, use revivify and consume their own heartstone to bring someone back to life.
Neat.
Though,
Wild.
me
I
and Lynn,
like where your brain went there.
yeah.
Could they bring them
I
self?
never would have.
See, my brain went to a different direction.
Um, well, here's the thing. Here's another thing that me and Lennon came up with. I don't know if y'all got to that point. Dwarves can also use their heartstones to replace other people's heartstones. So if they have a friend who is like grievously injured to the point where they can't recover, a dwarf can tear out their own heartstone and put it in the chest of another person and use that to keep them alive. But that other person still remains themselves. They just have a passenger. And they can do this to anyone. Like
Terrifying.
even
but
if they're
cool.
not a dwarf. They can so like they're if a dwarf and a human, say for example, were like the best of friends and the human just got fucking shot through the heart. The dwarf could, like as the human is laying there fucking like dying, tear out their own heartstone, shove it in the human's chest, and the crystal would spread through the human's body and keep them alive while they healed. And then the dwarf is just forever a part of that human, even if the dwarf themselves is functionally dead. So like the revivify thing is kind of like built in as a racial trait for them, and it does kill them. So you can literally just do a life to a life. Yep.
So if you have a whole bunch of heartstones in a bag, could you get a giant dwarf that has a whole bunch of souls in it?
I'm sorry. Wait, one.
Making a Frankenstein's monster of dwarves now? Like,
I mean,
I'm fairly
thought
certain.
about
I'm
golems?
fairly certain that doing that requires the dwarf to be willing, because the heartstones are alive. You know, even if the
Okay,
dwarf
but-
themselves is not.
Fairly certain. Let's go off that. Sure, let's just assume that it is. Is that a yes?
If you got enough dwarves to agree to essentially die, you could, in theory, make a Frankendwarf.
No, my friend, this isn't death, this is eternal life. You shall join amongst all of our brethren together. Come, become one with us.
Season. Oh boy, season 4. How did you know season 4?
We mentioned something earlier about a sect of dwarves that may or may not potentially exist, but that sounds very interesting for that group.
Yeah.
Dwarven cult.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean,
yeah.
they are a people that have been actively oppressed and had their culture destroyed. It would not surprise me if there are disparate groups that do some desperate shit. You know?
I had
Desperate,
suggested
on account that we're
this.
desperate.
Oh, we're okay. I would love to do another world building stream with you next week if that would be appropriate.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, we should probably actually play the game.
Yeah,
I
we
would
should.
love to
We
get-
should.
I
We
would love
should.
to play the game. That's where I was
Sorry.
going.
Plot
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
fun.
Plot time. Yeah,
This
Lorson.
will just turn into a lore stream if we let it.
Lorson is a living diamond. That's really what I wanted to get at. All right, so you're in the middle of Wizard Spring Break. You are aware that half of the treasury is missing, and you possibly might get a reward if you figure out what happened. And you also, I guess, like some of you have your own objectives you want to complete that are independent of that. Nudge, Linen, nudge.
I'll make my moves.
Okay.
Wait, what is our plan, guys? Where are we going from here? What are we doing? I assume we're standing in the middle of
You're just in the middle of Burning Man. They're just wizards getting drunk all
Yeah.
around you.
Are we
I
getting
mean,
drunk?
I mean, you could
Am
if you
I
want.
getting drunk?
If you want to enjoy wizard fucking Burning Man, you can. I am not going to stop you.
I mean, how hard
I
could
mean-
it be to fleece a drunk wizard for some money?
These are also wizard college students. They're eating conjured ramen.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
You know, like
When you can't even afford the couple copper pieces down at the pub.
just sitting in your dorm room. You open up your spell book and you're like, conjured ramen again. Sometimes they manage to scrape enough material components together to conjure up an egg to put in it. Yeah.
First year warlocks selling their souls specifically for an extra spell slot for dinner.
Pact of the college student.
Wow.
Oh god, Pact of the College Student sounds amazing.
I'm gonna make that for like April Fools. I swear to God. All right. Okay.
So
Yeah. What are you doing?
yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm probably looking around. I'm probably thoroughly impressed how fast this turned into a event and not just a water slide.
The wizard. I mean, the wizard. This is the first time the wizards have seen the sun in a while, so they're making the most of it.
Yeah. Like how quick did this pop up once we got out here? Like is this a few hours later or are we like picking up immediately where we left off?
This is like a few hours later. Like afterwards, the wizards were just like
Okay.
they were just like chill. They were they were having a good time and all that, and then one of them just started like just conjured up a barbecue in a fucking Coleman tent, and then the rest of them just kind of like cascaded from there. You know. You know the
Cool.
tents I'm talking about. There's like pop up ones you bring to barbecues
Yeah.
in case it rains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're a few
In that
hours
case-
in here.
In that case, I probably at this point am probably have done a little walking around. I'm looking back at my party now, my companions. I think the last thing I would have just done is grab a handful of drinks, and I'm attempting to pass them out to my compatriots here, asking, "What do we do now? Like, what do we do now, guys?" It's been a nice break after the trapped in a tower with a crazy guy. We have drinks. With drinks. What do we do now though?
Hmm.
We can party? I mean, why not?
Yeah, the economy is in shambles, but let's
yeah.
party.
We weren't the ones that ruined it.
What's a good party without a guillotine? Come on, let's go.
Ah, jeez.
Wait.
All right.
What? Where did guillotine come? What? I'm a guillotine?
Oh fuck.
What?
Oh god.
Why do we need a guillotine?
What's
Huh?
wrong, Liv?
I don't know.
Since we're a few hours on, fucking the wizards got a really good idea from like a certain Ganassi shouting about guillotines earlier. And they're building a giant wicker guillotine. And they're going to set it on
Nice.
fire. Because of course.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
I was about to say, I thought it was about to be what the cat's holding, but you know.
Mm.
I thought that it was somehow going to like be a functional wicker guillotine.
I mean they could, but like what are they gonna
And-
put in it?
a giant wicker man.
Okay, yeah, okay, whatever. They put like a giant wicker man in
I
there.
thought.
and
Sorry, I thought we were going a different parody of Burning Man here.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Yeah, it's a giant. Oh fuck! It's a giant wicker guy, and the blade on the wicker guillotine, which is functional because magic, is like a flint striker, and the neck of the guy is made of stone. So when it comes down, it'll just go up because they've covered it in fucking gasoline or something. I don't know. So just like, just at the end of this fucking impromptu festival, they're just gonna drop this big flint fucking thing, and it's just gonna spark like a lighter, and then just whoosh.
I don't
Okay,
think we were-
partying's an option. I think partying's an option,
Mm-hmm.
and I do genuinely want to see what they do with the big wicker thing they've been building. Partying's an option, but you did mention fleecing some wizards, right? That could be
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I don't want to lose another day's pay just hanging out. So
Oh.
if we can make this a work
Wait.
endeavor.
Did you burn through your money already? I can spot you some if you need it.
How much do you have?
About 100, give or take. I mean,
I appreciate it. I appreciate the offer. I don't think that's going to cut it right now.
I could get you a loan, some decent interest on it. Pull a few strings, you know. Why? What's going on?
Last time I tried to get a loan, they laughed me out of the building.
Ah,
So
got it.
it's that kind of situation. I think we might be in a good position though. I want to talk to City Hall later about this wizard.
This one, the one we. Which one? There's a lot of wizards. You're gonna have to be more specific.
The one. Yeah, there's a lot.
The one doing the handstand over there, because like they seem kind of weird, but they're kind of cool.
Could be a good mayor. I don't know. No, I meant the one in the tower that we just.
Oh, right, that wizard. I forgot about him.
Yeah. I don't even know how to describe that interaction.
Wait, are we going? Are we going back to the tower?
No.
Okay.
No, at the city hall, precariously under the tower that's held up by a wizard with dementia.
Oh, I guess it's just right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I could just wander
we can
over
hop
there
in for a minute.
Yeah, I could just wander over there. You guys don't. We could bring the party with us. It's right there.
Yeah, here, take this. Hand you a drink.
What kind of drink?
I don't know. Wizard made it though, so it's gonna be good.
I drank it. I just downed the whole thing.
You drink it, and it is like the epitome of like the kind of beer that college students drink. It doesn't taste good. It's like extremely bitter, and like it seems almost designed to get you shit faced in an instant. It is these wizards are not drinking for fun. They are drinking to get drunk because they cannot afford very much.
I have the manifestation of the nightmare that a cinnamon stick once had.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite good.
Cool. So are you gonna try and like bring this rager like all the way through the town, like back to City Hall?
I'm gonna take a drink with me.
That's an idea. What I was gonna do was make a Constitution check.
Yeah, it might also be a good idea.
Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn doesn't drink.
Oh no.
So
Wouldn't
if
that
I
be
can
a
figure out
saving
how
throw?
to.
If you click if you go into
Click
your
on-
character
yeah.
sheet, you click Constitution, it should pop up like you want saving throw or ability check.
What do you want? Save and throw?
Yeah, saving throw, yeah.
Normal. Let's go.
Oh no.
That is not good.
You very much cannot hold your liquor, and it's just you do not feel great. Neither does Eddie. You both just like completely chug these things, like not realizing how like aggressively strong it is. Like you do not you two do not remember going to college. You do not remember how bad it was, as if you went to college at all. I mean Eddie's an accountant, so she must have.
Yeah.
Lorson, you drink
You
it,
have to-
and you're like, and you just you have to resist the urge to be like, hey, you gave me water.
Dwarfs doing dwarf things.
Yeah, he's a rock for fuck's sake. And yeah, you two, you count as poisoned, and
I
you
like-
are having a not great time.
Yeah, I think I immediately I down the thing and I immediately go to give Eddie like a high five, like just super
Mhm.
stoked, and in the same motion of lifting my hand, just like crumple over to throw up.
I will hold your hair.
Thank you.
How's Eddie
It's
doing?
appreciated.
How's Eddie doing?
Eddie's not doing great, but they're also someone who drinks regularly. I
Mhm.
think that she's not ready for wizard brew, but
Yeah.
but she's not going to be as sloppy as
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn my
It's a
music
small
on.
one.
I should probably do that. All right. Oh god, I'm just imagining if Eddie gets drunk, she just turns into a puddle because she can't keep her what do we call it? she can't keep her like her form together. I just imagine if she gets drunk enough.
Well, if I drink something with enough dye, it'll actually tint my skin.
Ah, like a Vaporeon.
What?
How dare you?
Um,
Oh god, I love the difference in that. Fuck. All right. So you got two drunks, and also there's just a cat here. Zeno, what is the cat doing?
Well, Lennon did say that they were giving everyone drinks.
No.
So.
Oh no! I make sure that the cat has a drink. God, they're part of the party.
Can
Yeah.
cats even drink alcohol?
Liv.
That is a good question.
This
They're
cat gets a
definitely
drink.
Not supposed to.
Okay.
No one's supposed to. I mean, come on.
Hang on. Guys. Cats get grain alcohol, which things this is like medieval times ish. This is explicitly toxic to cats. You are going to kill him.
No, it doesn't have to be grain. I mean, liquors were very much a thing.
Okay. I mean, this is also like college student beer. This is like the cheapest shit you can get. The cheapest,
Oh.
strongest shit you can get.
I don't know. When I was in college, it was more like Fireball and and like Everclear. So
Oh god.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure Everclear would
okay.
also kill.
I mean, it's not good.
Okay, so like hang on. I've got like a full. So this is from the Pet Poison Helpline.
Natty Ice.
So it's
literally-
ethanol is
literally
also
being around
poison.
it. Literally me
Well,
being around
ethanol
it
is
could kill
just
me.
poison.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's poison for humans too.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Cats can absorb alcohol through their skin, and it is toxic to them.
yeah. So 1 teaspoon of alcohol is enough to kill a cat. 1 teaspoon.
So is that concept at disadvantage then?
Okay.
If you
Then-
fail, you
then-
die.
Oh,
Hold on.
I rolled that at disadvantage. So actually, no, I would not. I would know that.
I think
that was-
cat handling is like in my background.
Mm-hmm.
Would if I'm the one passing out drinks, would
You
it
would
even
know.
get to the point?
You like
Okay.
your people like have a symbiotic relationship with cats. So yes, you would know that like so for like the cats you're used to, like they could have like they could probably if they accidentally get into alcohol, it's like fine just by mass. But like a cat this
This is why
small,
Lennon has never had a drink.
huh?
This is why Lennon has never had a drink.
Yeah.
There's not alcohol around. Like the cats would be an issue.
Yeah. Like a cat, like this thing is about as small as like one of the kittens that your people has around, and like you know that would straight up just kill them. So you know.
Yes.
Nightshade just gives the cutesy eyes when he cannot eat asbestos.
Zeno, do you want to roll a new character?
No, it's just funny. It's funny.
Okay.
Okay,
No.
so knowing this,
Uh-huh.
knowing that the alcohol is not an option for a cat,
Uh-huh. Probably
may
get...
I
Uh-huh.
may I do some type of quick check for like some delicious toad? I don't know. Something else that is of the intoxicating nature that the cat may eat.
Catnip? Oh, okay, hang on. So, while, like, with the cat giving you these big eyes, you look around and you see a bunch of Nemeans. So, like, Leonins and Tabaxi as far as favorite is concerned, right? Sitting around a hookah that you can see they've stuffed with catnip. And there's just, like, a bag of catnip just, like, sitting on the table next to them. So, if you want the cat to get, like, its equivalent, there's just a bag of catnip right there.
I'm gonna hold that information in my head for now.
Okay.
Yeah. We can resume with where we left with the party being handed drinks.
Yeah. So everyone gets handed a drink except the cat. Lennon and Eddie are drunk. Lorson is pretty sure he got given water, and Nightshade is upset that they don't get to drink the delicious poison.
All right, so Liv,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete 50 gold from my money.
Uh-huh.
I do want to buy a rapier, and I'm going to let you decide what are the impulse purchases I pick up on the way.
Okay, how much is a rapier?
25.
25. Oh god.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you're intoxicated. As you're going along, you see that like an impromptu like artist's alley has sprung up, right?
Mhm.
Because like why waste a perfectly good festival, right? And you, as you're going, you're like, oh man, it'd be really cool if I had a rapier. And then you see a table that's got a bunch of mall ninja shit. And including among this mall ninja shit is a rapier that looks like a replica of a hero from a pirate book you read when you were a kid.
Yo!
Among a bunch of other, like, replica, like, I don't want to say anime sort, because anime doesn't exist in this world, but, like, you know what I mean, the equivalent, right? Like from, like, books and, like, novels and stuff. Like, just, this this oh god, my brain. This tiefling in this bright red tiefling that very clearly does not go to the fucking college is standing there and be like, roll up, I got swords from every part of the world here. Okay, so you want the rapier from the Adventures of Captain Cool? Here it is, right here in its glory, guaranteed to kill a brigand or your money back. Assuming you can come back to this exact stand before the festival's over. I go over here, I got short swords.
That's awesome! I met that captain. I mean, not like the one that in the book, but the one that they were based on.
Were they like the one in the book, or is it? Was it good? Did you meet your hero?
No, it's kind of a dick actually, but the book's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, so this tiefling is just like rattling off like famous stories and like pointing to like different weapons on the thing. you see a great sword from this old graphic. I'm gonna say graphic novel because like picture books existed at the time. I just don't know what they would have been called. It's old graphic novel about a goblin barbarian. Really, when it's scaled, it's about a longsword for you. Um, just like all of these fancy swords. And as you kind of like stumble over, the tiefling like looks at you and is like, "Ah, you look like a woman of fine taste. Could I interest you in these wonderful replica swords?"
Replica. Replica.
No.
Yeah. We need some decorations in the safe house. I mean, home that I live in. Saved it.
He's like, "Well, come on over," and he holds up the rapier. He's like, "Now this, I saw you keeping an eye on this. I got a perfect deal for you. Just 30 gold."
That sounds reasonable.
Huh?
Hold on. I just start rifling through my stuff.
What?
Beat a fireball falls out of my pack while I'm going through
No!
stuff. I just pick it up and put it back in.
Oh
you're,
no!
You're not buying that, right?
What?
You're not gonna buy something from this guy, right?
Why not? I mean, I was gonna get this anyways. I think.
Where,
Look, it's cool.
where did he come from? This isn't an event. This just happened.
What,
This wasn't
the
a
book?
planned thing. This man. Where did he come from?
Um, the book was written like 20 years ago or something.
No, not the book. The person, the salesman.
Yeah,
They
he's
just
selling
showed up
stuff
with
from
a
the
cart.
book.
I get that, but like they just showed up with a cart of swords to a festival that nobody planned.
Yeah,
To be fair, the festival's been going
That's
on for like
awesome.
a few hours, and there have been people trundling in from the thing. It is not out of imagination that a few grifters would have jumped on that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's my
Hmm.
point, though.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't trust a man that just shows up to like just. Does he just cart around a cart of swords for any festival?
Maybe he does.
Was he just
I mean-
carrying around these fancy swords just to sell willy nilly at in this manner? Like,
Maybe he has a cart in town, and he heard about this, and he moved his cart.
I've never heard of a traveling sword salesman. This is strange to me.
Well,
No,
Tech-
Lynn, I'll give you a copy of the book. It's okay.
the tiefling
I don't understand. Okay.
the tiefling
Okay,
overhears you, and he's like, "I prefer the term traveling memorabilia salesman."
That sounds like you're trying to not call them swords.
As far as the
And
guard
that-
is concerned, they're collector's items and not deadly weapons. And
See?
he gives you
So
and
how
he
much
gives
are
you
these
a
swords?
wink. He gives you a wink. Say what?
So how much are these swords?
Well, it depends on the sword. So that rapier there is $30. I've got a few. I've got this the great sword of, I don't know, Gobnek the Barbarian over here. That's about they'll run you about 15 because you know it's small, it's goblin sized. I got these foam replicas over here. Those are about
that
those
makes
are
it
about 5 silver each. Depends on the sword. They're all marked on it with a sticker.
We gotta get the foam replicas to practice. Yeah. So, the rapier and what? Can the cat wield one? Can we teach the cat to wield a sword? Can we teach the cat to wield a sword?
I've taught a lot of cats a lot of things. I think we could. This one has more appendages than any cat I've seen before.
He can wield it with the tentacles. It's perfect. Okay.
I'm down for this. I get it. I wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the possibilities of a sword that isn't a sword.
Hmm.
Do you have any bows?
uh,
And sorry, do you have any I'm not smart enough to come up with a lie. I need a bow. That's a fake one. Fake, please.
He's gonna like just kind of like cock his head at you and be like, "Oh well, yes, okay. Well, I have just here a. Do you want a short bow or a long bow?
Do you see how tall I am?
Okay, fair point.
Thank
You want to do a D6 of damage or a D8 of damage? No. And he goes and he pulls out a short bow and he's like, "Well, this one's a little bit old, but do you remember that old play series, Nomulon, the Great Gnomish Archer? You know, completely flopped.
Oh, yeah.
Completely flopped. Like had like just like a season and a half. Here
I
I
don't
mean,
understand
it
what
was-
those words mean in those orders.
I mean, it was up at the same time as the Tower Tabaxi. That's a problem with the playwrights. They put it out at the worst possible time. If they had sat on that and released it in the following season, it would have been fine.
See, here's a Ganessia culture over here. But yeah, I just so happen to have the exact bow used on the set. The same one that killed Fizz Sprocket, that stage technician, you know, when they used live arrows instead of blanks.
Yeah.
So you know this works.
And
I
what you're
mean-
saying is that the guard won't consider it a real bow
They won't
because it's a collectible,
exactly. It's a collectible.
It's a
Understood.
replica.
It's a stage prop, exactly. Whether you use real arrows with it or blanks, that's not up to me.
of course. Out of character, I just love the concept of arrows being blanks.
It's just like an arrow with like a foam, like a Nerf dart on the end.
Just like no, my brain went to just like somehow an arrow that you fire and it just doesn't.
Oh shit! Like illusory arrows or some shit.
Like a useless magic item type thing. Anyway,
yeah.
I digress.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Oh god. He goes, oh, so this one being the real deal, of course, and you know, having accidentally killed a stagehand. That's gonna run you. Let's see. About you know what? I'll give it to you for 30 gold pieces if you want it.
30 gold. I don't know. That sounds a little bit dangerous. You did just say it killed somebody.
I mean, it's a piece of history, you know.
That just means it works.
Yeah.
No, we know that. Hold on.
Oh, I get it.
So I will point out also that these the rapier and the arrow, like they are like extremely extravagant because they are like stage props as well. like they are functional, but they are also like very, very like ornately like decorated with like engraving. Like the rapier weighs like fucking 3 pounds more than it should just because of all the fucking decorations on it.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thoroughly convinced at this point. We have to buy these. I just don't want to spend 30 gold.
Yeah.
Well, if you buy them as a package, I'll let you have them both for 50. Meaning
50's more than 30.
No, like being like, because they like separately they're both 30 gold. If you buy them together, he'll take 10 gold off.
Eddie.
Yeah.
So you say that you drink this stuff on a regular basis?
What stuff?
Alcohol.
Oh. Yeah.
Jade did say that she was going to just spend 50 gold regardless. Right? Like,
I don't know if I like this stuff. I'm not doing that again. Anyway, let's get these things.
Liv, how do I add the weapon? How do I add the thing?
I'll do it. Hang on. Um. Oh, come on. For some reason, when I connect to Foundry, I keep, like, disconnecting and reconnecting. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's been weird like that for me.
Has it?
But like my stream is rock solid, so
It's very weird because it's happening on my on my main thing, but my OBS browser window is rock solid. Which is very weird. Hi, chemistry. Hang on, sorry, I'm at the rapier to you. Okay. And I'm gonna rename it later. Linen import short bow.
I can't get this tool to work.
What's not working?
Oh, I'm just having some trouble with the one of the resource tools. It's supposed to give you all the items from homebrew and stuff. The one we use for the feats. We can worry about it later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I think it might be an issue with the server provider, but I can't switch server providers easily, which is really annoying.
Yeah, we'll worry about it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many of the mages are still up at this point? I'm
Uh,
assuming like the shopping has not been going on for like an hour or anything. I'm assuming the party is still kind of going.
Yeah, the party is still going. At this point, a lot of the mages have either tapped out or they're just like kind of passed out in like rubber rooms kind of thing, you know, like I said, or they're doing like what the Nemeans are doing, where they're just like getting high, like sitting on beanbags with a hookah.
Damn. I was going to. Lawson was going to challenge people to drinks.
Like the party is still going, but like you've kind of like it's kind of hit the lull while people are trying to like sober up a little bit, which is why like the artist alley is is up because they're like, well, if people aren't partying, maybe they'll buy shit.
That is fair.
Yeah. Honestly, I was hoping like one of you would like just buy a fucking foam sword and be like, aha, my great weapon does fucking 1d2 damage. God, sorry, my eye has something in it. Oh, it's an eyeball.
Aw.
No. Oh boy, but yeah, so this he passes. This tiefling passes the these items onto you, and you do note that they are a little heavier than the standard one that you'd be used to, but like it's more than usable. They do look nice though. Like they are very visibly like what's the word I'm looking for? They're very visibly like I don't want to say
They're flashy.
yeah, like stage props and replicas, yeah, like yeah. Jade, you do note that this rapier is sharp, which technically illegal, but like I mean, if you don't tell anyone, I won't. Or Nate, thank you, Tidalbog. So why did you want a rapier again?
I think it would be funny. I mean, we'll figure out what it is mechanically later, like because I want it to be used, but it's not going to be a rapier because I'm not proficient at rapiers. But I want my character visually to have a rapier in terms of like combat and on my hip and flashiness, just
Okay.
the pirate feel.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, Lorsen's gone.
Rip.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My cat just fucking Alt F4 Chrome.
Oh my god.
So 1 sec, I'll be back.
Well, here's hoping that it puts you back on Ninja. All right. So now that you have bought a functional wall hanger each, what do you do? I mean, you did say you wanted to get a thing for the cat. I don't think the cat has said anything. Xeno, what do you say to these two drunks?
Nothing.
Nothing.
At
You're
all.
silently
Nothing at all.
judging.
Yeah, silently judging. I'm not even. Honestly, I'm just waiting to see what happens.
The funniest part about all of this is the cat's wearing a little propeller hat.
So did Eddie hand over the gold for the 2 weapons?
Yeah, Jade.
Okay.
Jade said that she was just subtracting 50 gold and
Yeah.
and saying
Yep.
fuck her up. So hey.
At some point, I realized that I didn't pay for this thing, and I start worrying. And I'm like, Eddie, I think we should.
Yeah?
I think we should go.
Oh, yeah, we need to go to the mayor, right? Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
It's just we should here. Come over here for a minute. Let's get away.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
just leave.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
didn't pay for the bow. We should leave.
I've got you covered. No, it's already handled.
I thought I was stealing it.
Do you want to steal it?
Well,
'Cause I
no.
already
If
paid,
it's
so
fine. I
we-
thought I did it by accident.
No, oh, it's okay. You'll have to steal
So-
something else though, because I already paid for that one.
Do I have to?
Well, I mean, you don't have to, but
I wasn't planning to today.
well, wait. I thought you just said.
I love this group so much.
Eddie, I
Y'all
don't
are
want to go to
fucking-
City Hall.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
I don't want to go to City Hall.
Oh, wait, I thought we wanted to talk. Didn't we? You were the one who wanted to the mayor.
Yeah, I have to talk to the mayor,
Yeah, we can go talk to the mayor.
but I don't want to.
Well,
Can you
why
help
would
me?
it?
Can
Of
you,
course.
Eddie? Can you do
Of
it for me?
course.
You're
I
good at
take your-
this. You're great at this.
I take your hand. Of course, we can go together.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm thinking that we can use the situation we're in to my advantage a little bit because I'm in trouble
Hmm?
and I have to go talk to the mayor. But I think if we do what they need, maybe I can be in less trouble.
Okay, but if you steal from the mayor, you might be in more trouble.
Oh, I wasn't gonna steal. Were you gonna steal from the mayor?
No, but you've got this like thing about stealing today, and I was just kind of. Never mind, it's not
Okay,
important.
well, it crossed my mind when we were talking about the treasury earlier, because that's a lot of gold, and then I wouldn't have to talk to the mayor.
True.
Yeah.
Are y'all
could-
gonna
we could
try
go
and
fleece the
steal the
kobold-
treasury for yourselves?
We could go fleece the kobolds again.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I think we should leave them alone.
Yeah, they were kind of
I
chill
wouldn't.
actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with me after that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
fair. I mean, we know that they took the gold though, right? Like
Yeah,
they
but I
definitely took
really
the gold.
just like stabbed some guys there. Hey,
Yeah,
that one guy
I-
was just asleep, and I just put my sword through him.
He was probably a dick.
I thought it would look cool, to be honest. I was trying to impress you guys a little bit.
I made one kobold too.
I think it's fine. Like
Yeah.
they were. I don't know. It's probably fine.
They don't even have a god. It's okay.
Jesus. Oh, I need Kiro's.
Wait, doesn't that make it worse? Because there's nowhere we could send him to.
I need Kiro's
Is-
updated link, by the way.
Oh.
Because it made a new
I
link when
didn't
Kiro rejoined.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
got it.
realize. My bad.
No, you're fine. Sorry.
Should be in general. There you
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It just was bugging me. Alright.
go.
God. I'm scared of what I'm gonna. I called this campaign the Glitter of Greed. I meant that for the bad guys, but if you guys want to do it too.
Where'd the cat go? Where'd the cat go? I want the cat. Can I have the cat? Nightshade, where are you?
You know?
Where is the cat
You're the
currently?
emotional support animal now, I guess.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be, I think, at this point, a drunk mess for a little bit, looking for wherever Nightshade went. I trail off from the conversation a bit.
Okay.
Is Nightshade finally gonna speak up, or is Nightshade gonna continue to be like dead, silent, and judging?
Nightshade's on like hearing them like say where is Nightshade? He's going to try to uh avoid being abducted and likely squeezed.
You could just use your propeller hat and just fly upwards. Linen's only what, like 3 feet tall? Like just hover,
Yep.
like just
Just
hover.
under, literally just under.
Yeah, just hover 6 feet off the ground, and Linen can't get you. Jesus. Huh. I just realized.
Huh?
Hang on, let me look at Nightshade's spells real quick. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
that propeller hat grants you the levitate condition. You have Mage
Yes.
Hand.
Yes.
A Mage Hand can exert 10 pounds of force. You can just use Mage Hand to push yourself through the air.
Oh.
You
Oh,
could
that's cute.
literally just be floating above the thing, like above the ground, using your propeller hat and just using Mage Hand to push yourself along. Just
I mean,
a
I
just
also-
a just a thought.
I also have catapult live.
Yeah, you could launch yourself at 90 miles
Yeah.
an hour. Yeah.
Catapult.
So do I need to roll or anything to try and find where, like, is Xeno hiding? Like, is this like?
I guess Nightshade is trying to stay out of view of specifically Linen right now.
All right, roll me a contested stealth versus perception check. Linen, remember you're poisoned, so that's
What does
disadvantage.
disadvantage? Got it.
Poison is disadvantage on checks.
Ow. Ooh, I just cracked my neck in the nicest way. That was
Jeez.
fantastic.
So you
Nice.
both
Oh,
rolled dog shit, but like
Loved it.
Linen rolled more dog shit. So
I
the cat is missing. Oh no.
I just start like tearing up, like not being able to find the cat, and I'm just like wandering around, like, freaking lost this one too. I can't even keep a cat. What's going? And like it's just small sentences like alluding to some cat I don't have.
Oh no. I lost this one too. That is ow. Ow.
And like upon like literally hearing Linen start crying, just Nightshade just gives up and just goes to them.
Aw.
I'm imagining Linen just like crumpled on the ground and Nightshade just jumps on her lap.
Aw. There won't be words. There won't be words. It'll just be like I'm sitting there like crying into a cat now. That's just what's happening.
Larson grabs
Oh.
the back of Linen's shirt and lifts them up and starts walking, carrying them like that.
just scruff the goblin.
Scruff the goblin.
I'm just imagining just like Nightshade is just periodically just using prestidigitation to just dry themselves off. All right. So, Eddie, you see a drunk crying Linen carrying what I imagine to be a grumpy-looking Nightshade being carried by the scruff by our local rock. I
Okay.
guess the team is back together now.
Ready?
Does this just make dwarves slightly different Rockanasi?
No, from the outside they look like, you know, your traditional fantasy dwarf. It's just that like biologically they are Like the lichen on their
Got it.
the lichen that's like the outer layer. It looks and feels like skin.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to interject.
Yeah.
Irrelevant to current game. Liv, for future world building, I would love if we address what happens if you shove a dwarf into a rock ganassi.
As in like, wait, what do you mean shove them into? As in like they do the horizontal monster mash, or?
No, that's not where I was going. I meant with
I think the crystal
sorry,
part.
it gets too much into stuff that's off stream conversation
Okay,
about like
okay,
how
yeah.
dwarves work.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can talk
yeah.
about it later.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
yeah,
because I thought you were
I
asking
would-
like a different
no,
question. I'm like,
wow, what if no, wow, so rude. Why would you assume that of me?
Liv, stop being a pervert.
I am a poor, small, drunk goblin. I am just a little guy,
oh, jeez.
and it's my birthday.
Yeah.
How can you do this to me? It's not my birthday.
Jeez. All right. Okay. The party. Moving on. Please get the party away from the alcohol before they traumatize someone else.
I would like to make it also clear that I'm not resisting being moved at all in any way.
Oh God. This is my favorite kind of D&D group because we've made like zero story progress. We're just having fun.
What are you
Zero
talking
progress
about?
whatsoever.
Uh. Alright. So you're walking along. Lennon is drunk and crying. Lightshade is being carried by Lennon. Lennon is being carried by Lorson. Eddie is the one of the few still moving under her own power, I assume. Unless like
I'm carrying myself, basically.
yeah, you're carrying yourself, yeah. Do you finally leave the festival, or are you going to like basically spend the rest of the day here, or like what are you doing? Because Lennon did bring up a decent point. You probably should speak to the mayor, yeah, at least to get a lead. Like whether you're going to return the gold or steal it for yourself. Like,
Oh God. Sorry. Bite.
Hmm?
All the bite.
Where are we
No?
going anyway?
yeah, like that's what I'm asking.
Where's Larson taking us?
We are going
Oh.
to City Hall.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to the mayor. Don't steal things from the mayor.
No promises.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
We're just gonna waltz into the mayor's office. Half of the party drunk off their ass.
Yeah, and then the other half is like fucking shoving like his shit into their pockets, I guess.
One of which is a cat.
I'm probably still crying as I'm being dragged towards City Hall.
All right.
I assume at some point I was about to say at some point I'll sober up. I don't believe it'll be that long of a walk though, because it's like right there, right?
Yeah, you're like right on the outskirts of the city, but like not like the city hall. So like I said the city hall is like the center of the town. But like the town is not a perfect circle because of course, like it's this where city hall is relative to like your safe house. Like you have a shorter walk to city hall than you would your safe house. Because cities are not perfect circles, or at least like cities like this are not. So you make your way, and the wizard's tower comes into view once again. And under the shadow, with like small bits of like sediment and dirt occasionally crumbling off the bottom of this mound of earth that the tower sits on onto City Hall. which looks a little shitted. It's a little shitted. There is the seat of government, poised to be crushed at any point the moment the wizard forgets to upkeep his fucking tower's levitation spell.
Oh no.
Very unfortunate. Um. Sorry, pardon me. My throat's still a little
You
sore.
good?
Yeah, my throat's still a little sore. I was sick last week, and this cough's not gone away.
Do you have throat coat?
What the fuck is throat coat?
It's a tea for voice actors that's
Oh.
extremely good for that kind of thing. Yeah, buy some throat coat. You will not regret it.
Would
Okay.
you remind us that in Discord later?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I will
Sweet,
forget.
that sounds amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So as you approach City Hall, like it's completely dark, and when you walk in, you see like, you know, you've got the opening like lobby area where there's a secretary, and you see offices off to the side where there's interns working. You know, and you of course you see people going by. Everyone who's working here that is not themselves a politician looks like they're working the night shift, despite the fact that it's barely 6 o'clock in the evening. You know, because there's no sunlight. Like all of the it is like everything in here is like lit with like gas lamps and stuff, just because the lack of sunlight. And the secretary, as he's sitting there, this gnome, this gnome, she's sitting on like six law textbooks. She looks up at you and she's like, "Yeah, can I help you?"
Yes.
If you're here to ask about repayment of loans, all loan giving and loan repayments will be held off in perpetuity until the current economic situation has been resolved. Thank you. And then she's just looks down, like assuming, you know, she knew why you were here. If you want to correct her, you can.
What are we here for again?
Holy shit.
I like kind of like telepathically just remind Jade like here here for the money situation.
Right.
I specifically just say money situation. I do not specify.
Oh, can I make a can I make a drunkenness throw?
Okay, make a drunk throw.
Cool.
I love this party so much.
I mean, I literally could just decide myself to say I'm too drunk to realize exactly where we are.
I mean, you could. But also,
could.
like, the clicky math rocks. It's up to you to decide what's more fun.
The clicky math rocks. I do love those clicky math rocks.
Remember, drunks, you make saves at disadvantage.
Yo!
Oh,
Yo!
shit.
Being
that would be great, but I didn't disadvantage. So
Just do it again.
yeah, just roll it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it again. I'll just roll
do it
another
again.
20.
Just roll another 20. Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Yeah. You're a tiny goblin, and you drank beer designed for people twice your size.
For the explicit reason of getting fucked up too.
Exactly.
I hear the drone of bureaucracy and still very drunk. I try to pull myself together from crying at the very least. Which means Nightshade has been freed of my hands.
Just imagining Nightshade, just prestidigitation. But yeah.
And I guess I stand up and I like wipe myself off a bit. I'm like, fuck, shit. Sorry. Fuck. Sorry.
Can cats use swords?
Are you asking the? Are you asking
The-
them that? That's is that why you came here?
Maybe she knows.
The receptionist looks up,
God, I need it. Thank you.
looks
That was a good distraction.
confused, and then she like looks down at the book she's reading, which you note is a law textbook. And then she flicks through, and she's like, according to subsection 32, so long as they are not bipedal, nothing saying they can't.
Thank you so much for your help. I turn as if to leave.
Like, the receptionist looks confused, and she's like, I mean, like, is it, like, I know I'm a law student, but, like, I would have thought I would have had to graduate before, like, people were asking me shit like that.
I
And that's what
take a
that's what I
moment
can
to
do.
like firmly consider also turning to leave and taking advantage of that. But I don't. I hesitate and I stop and I just look at her and I'm like, hi.
Hi? I... Are you okay? You look like you walked straight out of Guillotine Man.
They named it already?
Yeah, they put...
Guillotine Man.
Yeah, they put through the papers actually. They hired someone from the Church of Norre and they just completely fast-tracked it. Very good at contracts, those priests.
That was like 5 hours ago. That's
yeah,
amazing.
that tracks actually.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
I've heard of legal wizardry, but
Yeah, well, they're legal clerics. Their entire religion is based on contract law.
fascinating. Shit, maybe I should talk to them.
Oh my god,
I mean, we
fuck.
could.
I'm sorry. I'm here
I
for
know one
like
of them.
2 reasons, I guess. We're the ones that talked to the guy in the tower. But I need to talk to the mayor for personal reasons.
Oh, so you were the ones that...
Well, personal. It's I have a job. Yeah.
We're here for the money.
No.
Are you
Don't say it
robbing
that way.
us?
Don't say it that way. We're here about the money.
Oh, okay.
We're here about the missing treasury, I think. But yeah, if can here, could I is there any chance to get an audience with the mayor?
Well, I mean, with Guillotine Man upgoing, I mean, most of the interns are gone. It's not like we're getting much else done. I can arrange an appointment if you're willing to wait.
I think I've had too much to drink. I had one drink. I've had one drink. And I thought you were gonna say that we had to apply to be interns to talk to him. I don't like drinking.
You tried drinking the tall folk beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Lennon, I hand you a glass of water.
that's just a glass
just
of
like-
you?
I'm not answering that.
I don't think about it. That doesn't enter my mind.
This gnome is just absolutely baffled. She looks at you and she's like, "Did you just scoop a part of yourself into a glass and hand it to your friend?"
I absolutely drink it though.
The return of the jade bathwater.
Give me a couple bathwater.
No.
I think I drink it like over the course of like 3 like large sips. That's not a sip. That's like a gulp or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
it takes 3 good drinks and it's done. And I like just hand the glass back to Eddie.
This gnome just blinks slowly, reaches over to like this sending stone built into the desk, and goes, Mr. Mayor, we have we have people here to see you about the money situation and an undisclosed personal issue. They fucking terrify me, so I'm sending them up. I'm going to Guillotine Man and I'm drinking the tall folk beer. She closes her book. And she like gets off the chair, she puts her other books in her bag, and she leaves.
Try the cinnamon one, it's really good.
And you just see like there's like a staircase like going up in the back, like, and it like leads up to like a fairly impressive looking door that you can probably intuit is the mayor's office.
Mm-hmm.
Do you head up to go see the mayor?
Absolutely.
All right. So you go up, and you enter this office, and this office is. It looks like it's decorated to look fancy and well appointed by the standards of somebody who has only ever heard about fanciness and well appointedness in books.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like nouveau riche kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. It's a cheesecake factory.
Yeah, it's a cheesecake factory, exactly. And behind the desk sits a rather stocky looking halfling. Oh, pardon me. God damn, sorry. I really should get like some tea with honey or something. Like just this rather stocky halfling man. And he like looks at you and he seems very confused and he goes, Did are you the ones that traumatized my fucking receptionist?
Yes.
How would you know that?
There's an intercom stone on my desk. Where did you think she was talking to?
Yes, that was us.
I didn't mean
Orson,
to.
inspect
Ah,
the
fuck.
stone.
I'm just making this harder, aren't I? Okay.
No, it's
Hi.
great. No, it's great. It's fun.
Hi.
Hang on, real quick. So, listen, you approach the desk and you look at the stone. It is a small piece of gray stone that appears to have a mouth carved into it and an ear right above it.
Oh, that sounds horrible and adorable at the same
Why
time.
do you have one of my
Horrible.
Wait,
Horrible.
why do you have one of... The mayor is going to look at Lorson and then look at the rest of you. It's like, okay, so like, look, I don't want like, look, I am a politician, so I can't quite say, like, look, scandals be damned. Is he okay? It seems like he's missing a few pebbles, if you know what I'm saying.
My theory is he got concussed recently, and it's entirely possible it's my fault.
Can dwarves get concussions?
That's the surprising bit about it.
As far as
I
I'm
don't
aware,
think so.
I don't think they have brains, do they? Like,
Is
I,
that a hate crime?
I don't know.
no, they literally don't
wait,
have
what do you mean
brains.
by that?
They literally don't have brains,
Okay, but like saying that, it kind of sounds like you're trying to get something across,
Absolutely.
Mayor Man.
Fully in character. What do you mean by that?
Like, he just called the intercom stone his children. It's an enchanted rock with a magic mouth and magic ear on it. It's
I mean, hold on. I have my own problems, but I grew up near druids. I'm going to tell you a thing. I grew up near druids, and every plant and every animal is one of our children in a metaphorical sense. And this man here, this great, fantastic man, he is made of stone.
oh my god, I'm not running for re-election. I'm done.
If he feels that intercom is his child, I cannot tell him it is not.
Okay, well, ignoring that, you said you had a personal issue to bring to me?
Yeah, fuck. Okay, I'm here on behalf of Prosperity Burrows.
Oh, the Goblin Village in charge of that gem mine out by Kingfold?
Yeah.
What do you need? I heard been a little lax on the shipments lately. I didn't know. Like, is the mine drying up? Is this an announcement of what's going
As
on?
far as I know, the mine. Well, they don't let me down in the mine very often.
Not anymore. Not since the incident.
Well, they don't let a lot of people down there after the incident. There's not a lot of people after the incident. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me restart.
Let's not make that part canon.
I mean, but kind of live.
I mean, okay, yeah, you are correct. There was an incident that led to a lot
There
of
was an
dead
incident.
goblins. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I think I think those words were said.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me. Why would they send me? Why would they send me for this? Like,
Does they blame you for it? Or is this in character?
this is in character. I'm just freaking out just a little bit. Like, it's like. I think this is like a conflict of it. Eddie, this is a conflict of interest, and I shouldn't be the one responsible because I'm responsible.
Okay.
That's the problem.
The mayor is just like blinking slowly, very confused.
Your Honor.
Half the town. Well, I don't know. That's an exaggeration, probably.
I mean, it's
There
half
were
the
gnolls. The raiders, no, the big ones. Anyway, let me restart. Hi, I'm Lennon Burrows of the Goblin Burrows. I was the toll booth. The toll guard.
toll attendant.
You know our how our town. It sounds like you know what our town's like. Like the we're gated. We have the toll. There's the one way in. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was my job. That was my job.
Okay.
There were gnolls, and it was my fault, I guess. So now I'm here, and help. I don't know. Help.
Hey, help? How? Like, I mean, if you only got one way in, I mean, surely they couldn't have done that much damage.
Well, see, this is the problem. Is like, I don't know what's up with our chief right now. He's. I'm here because I'm supposed to ask you for help to repair the town, and if I don't get help, it comes out of my pocket, and I don't know how to make enough money to rebuild a town.
Hmm. Well, that does seem like a bit of a problem, but we've got our own economical
And
issues going on.
well, I can't go home though.
Hmm. Well, if you could help us figure out our issue with our own
Cool.
economic issue, perhaps I could send some
Yeah.
contractors over.
We were talking to the wizard.
Hmm.
We're also the ones that talked to the wizard. Right?
Oh, you're the
So-
ones that they had to get they had to call in the they had to call in the what's the politically correct way to say this? The nice people in white coats after he got out, huh? You're the ones that you let him out?
Well, I didn't know that he was locked in there. I mean,
I mean, he's mostly in
Well,
there
that
because we
makes
think he
sense. Yeah,
stole the
well-
money, but
there's no way that happened. Sorry. Yeah, I guess we should fill you in. There's no way. He's too stupid. Well, not stupid. He's senile. Sorry. I apologize. He's not with it enough right now. I don't think he stole anything. I think he was very concerned about making his bead curtain. I'm sorry. Hold on. Eddie, can I have another glass of water, Eddie?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You're doing great.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
You asked how did they make so much damage with only one entrance? Shall I give a demonstration in your office?
I would rather you not.
Lorson, it's okay.
Should he be on a leash?
Do you know any good clerics? I'm starting to think maybe it would be worth getting his head checked.
I mean, you could go speak with
My head is fine.
you could go speak with the clerics of Lurin or the clerics of Nora. Both of them have a church here, though it's on the opposite side of the town from each other for obvious reasons.
I don't. I'll worry about that later. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Where was I? What's going on? How?
You were talking about the wizard and how he's senile and couldn't have taken the money. The mayor is going to say, well, if he didn't take the money, then who did? Like the treasury is completely was completely sealed. Like it's not like we use this money to like actually, spend it. Like it's like we basically
Right. The treasury.
yeah
The treasury.
we have a sealed room that very few people have
Yeah.
access to, and we know the
Yes.
amount of money that's in it, and we use that as trading leverage. Without that leverage, we can't trade. Without trade, our town's going to fucking die again.
So I was hoping you'd mention that because I was gonna. Wait, what?
What?
Did you say die again?
I mean, there was a civil war like less than a generation ago, right? Like,
I've been taming cats my whole life. I don't know.
he's talking about the rebellion that led to the foundation of the republic.
I'm drunk.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I was hoping. I was hoping you'd mention the what we're doing with the wizard. We'll do that. I'll do that. I don't know about these guys. Eddie said that they'd come here with me, but I don't know if it goes past this conversation.
Hmm.
So I think we were talking about because we killed a god. The group of us, we were talking about doing adventures, I think, but maybe I'm just hopeful. But oh,
like,
I don't know where I'm going with any of this. I just can I do the job and then you help my town? I want to go home.
This halfling looks very worried for the drunk goblin. But he goes, look, I'll tell you what. So, about 5,000 gold went missing from the treasury. I'm sure with that we can spare a little bit of that to help rebuild your town as thanks. If you can figure out where this money went and return it to us, then I would be more than happy to spend a little bit to help repair your village. Fair?
Wait, you're just missing 5K? That's it?
Bear
That
in
was
mind,
like.
bear in mind, this is a brand new country. This is a brand
I
new
thought
country.
you said you were missing a lot of money.
I mean, we're not the kingdom, but that's a lot of that.
That's barely enough for a small sailing vessel.
We are one town. We are one town in a country that's barely 50 years old.
I thought it was like a. Oh my gosh! I thought it was like a big deal. I was thinking like, oh my goodness, half the treasury's gone.
Look, if you want
Okay,
if you
no,
want
look.
numerical amounts up in the millions, then you head over to fucking Kemetra or Free State, We're a small town in the middle of the desert. We're still getting back on our feet. The gold mine isn't even active yet.
I don't really understand this. Eddie, does this mean this is easier or harder?
I mean, kind of both. It's easier because like it's harder because it's going to be harder to track that that kind of money. I thought we were looking for like someone with giant wagons, not a backpack. But on the other hand, it's
I don't think you could fit 5,000 gold coins in a backpack.
You can fit in 5K in a bag of holding easy.
Oh, I mean, a bag of holding. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Remember,
Okay.
I'm from an affluent part I am from the part of the world where kids got bags of holdings for their school backpacks.
Okay.
Like you gotta remember this.
Yeah. Like I know. Like Eddie grew up in the kingdom where like literally like people in the kingdom fucking like wipe their ass with 5K gold. Like I know.
Exactly.
Like yeah. But also like I wanted it to be that amount so that if you guys fucking stole it, it wouldn't completely throw out the fucking balance of the campaign. But yes, yeah, the mayor is like officially like embarrassed because you're fucking you're fucking wealth mogging him. You're wealth mogging him. He's doing his best. This town as it stands is like it's a tourist trap with a fucking college in it. They're doing their best. Uh um yeah, like
Levy a sin tax. You'll make 5K this weekend.
I don't f- the I don't particularly feel like getting turned into a toad again by wrathful college students, okay?
Wait. No,
Wait.
no, just never
You-
mind. Wait, no. Eddie could.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't have your own wizard. Your only wizard is the one that's in the tower.
And also
You
the
don't
school.
even have a city wizard.
No, they have a wizard school. They're a college town.
Yeah, but they're not at the call of the mayor. Otherwise,
they're
you wouldn't
not.
be worried about being turned into a toad.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't even have your. Okay.
Yeah, this town this
Okay.
is a small town. Like this is a college this is a college town. They are reliant on the college for the majority of their income.
How do you manage the weather?
Well, you see, well the wizard school, they hold weathermancy. They hold weathermancy classes every Tuesday, and you know, if I ask nicely, the professor changes the goal.
Wait, hold on. The students do it?
Yeah.
The students do it.
Yeah. I
We had a whole circle of druids.
I give a little bit of money to the instructor of the weathermancy course, and you know, they set the weather to whatever the town needs. Is that a problem?
Lorson, how did you guys do the weather? I had druids.
Yeah. So
Well, I didn't have the god.
Lorson's
the
model
town
looks like
had.
he's asleep. Lorson, since I don't know if you read the lore document at all, but since you grew up in Kissalan's Breath, it's always cold. It's always snowing. It is always real hypothermia hours. Controlling the weather is heresy.
But I mean, would Lorson care?
I mean, you just don't know how weather control is done, because as far as you're concerned, the gods
No, but
determine
they
the
do
weather,
it.
and you have to deal with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
don't know what Lorson would have to say about this at the moment.
I imagine Lorson, like, assuming he's not trying to interrogate the intercom stone, is like, controlling weather? You could do that? Like, I imagine, because, like, it probably would not have even crossed his mind.
I wonder if the druids are still okay.
What god is
They
doing this
can't all be
here?
gone.
Perhaps they know who took the money.
The druids?
The god that is controlling the weather.
Fucking Buck. Only gods control the weather. You have an entire school of gods. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, wow. I'm starting to feel a lot better given how weird this situation is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Because, well, fuck. Well, actually, this is bad, isn't it? Oh no, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to process this a bit. That's not. I don't think that's enough money. Like, I don't know that that's even enough money.
So I'm just
But,
like,
okay,
I'm just gonna
we-
just like break the DM thing here. Fucking with the fact that you are a tribe of basically gem miners,
Mhm.
and you are in a country that borders a wealth obsessed plutocracy, as well as a country that is currently trying to get on its feet after its founding. A little bit of investment capital goes a lot further for your people than it does, say, a non-mining thing. Basically, like you need like, I think you could get away with like doing it with 2,000, because that would get like enough repairs that you could reopen the mine.
Do you know what else goes a long way?
5,000 gold.
A night class in transmutation and a stack of lead.
Well,
If you have a school full of gods that is controlling the weather.
okay, so I've gotten a new idea here.
All right.
I've
All
got,
right,
I have a different idea.
Jade, I'm gonna make a new rule for the world. Like this is like an international law. Transmutation of base metals into gold is illegal.
I mean, isn't Jade a pirate?
I mean, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Like I imagine like it's basically like counterfeiting. Oh, what the fuck? Like I imagine
That
it's
was startling.
yeah, I imagine it's probably like counterfeiting. You know what I mean? Like even if you have like a money printer from the U.S. Mint and it's like identical to like a gold coin, like to a dollar bill, it's still fake money.
I mean,
And,
how are
like-
they gonna catch you though?
I mean, in the same way here, like not only does it need to be a gold coin, but it also needs to bear the proof and minting marks of the nation that it's in. You know, so it's like if you like, for example, like if you were to like counterfeit a coin from the Nemean Empire, if you if you counterfeit a coin, you still need to somehow get an imprint of who's doing that.
That was my phone. I apologize.
Okay, it's alright. It's very distracting.
It should
sorry.
not go off. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was.
Yeah, like you would need like mint marks, a imprint of a side profile of Empress Steelmane II, like a date of printing that like they can cross-reference if they need to. Like counterfeiting gold coins, I imagine, is probably pretty difficult because you need more than just the gold. You need like all of the mint marks. And while like you could probably get away with that
Oh.
if you made a coin from a different
Okay.
country and did it here, but eventually they catch on. It's just like, hey, where'd all these fucking Nemean coins come from?
Is there an implication here that the value doesn't come from it being gold, but the value comes from it being a minted currency?
Well, I mean, like,
Like it's backed by gold.
it's
but
backed by
the fa-
gold. Yeah, it's
like,
yeah.
An equal-sized lump of gold from that's not minted in any way would be worth less than an equal-sized minted piece of gold.
Yeah, because like the price of the price of like working the gold into the coin is factored in. Yes.
So
And
the most profitable way to sell gold would be to the mints, I bet.
Yeah, like unironically, like I imagine that like there's probably like if you go to the mint in the capital of each country, they probably have like a storefront where they just purchase gold.
If you make a big purchase but pay in gold, they probably have a scroll of dispel cast on it just as a way of of counterfeit checking it.
Fucking yeah, like
Like how they
Oh,
fucking
God.
drill into like silver ingots in real life.
oh, hang on a minute.
yeah,
Hang on
yeah.
a minute. Dumb idea. Dumb
Yeah.
idea. So how many of you have worked retail before?
Yes.
Me.
Okay.
A little.
So
I've run stores, Liv.
okay, fair. So the way that I was taught to look for counterfeit bills of someone paid with a hundo was to hold it up to the fluorescent lights and see if I could see through it.
That's
Right?
stupid. Just check if it smells like maple.
Lennon, this is America. Yeah. I'm imagining that in stores, if you pay with like a large amount of gold or like gold that like is minted from a different country, they have like the equivalent. They just have like this light above them, and if you hold the coin up to the light and it doesn't turn into lead, then it's real.
I like that.
It's just like a zone of dispel magic that just kind of like
We
goes.
fell into world building again.
Sorry, fuck, sorry, shit, sorry. But
I
yeah,
love this. This is very fun to me.
yeah, yeah, like if you weren't a gem mine village, like yeah, you would need a lot more money. But like for like 2,000 gold to like get the mine open again and like and basically maybe hire some people to temp work the mine while because I imagine like you're
I have 2 questions. I have
Yeah,
2
yeah.
questions.
Yep.
That relevant to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
One of them just left my brain and was the first one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And it was supposed to lead into the second one. Shit.
No, you're fine. You're fine. If you remember them later, like tell me.
That was like actually just an ADHD. I don't know.
No, you're fine. If you remember,
Happens.
just bring it. It's fine. But yeah, like 2,000 gold would be enough to get them.
Yes. Sorry,
get-
that reminded me. That was enough.
Got it.
Has anyone told me how much money I need?
They like you were told either come back with like the aid of a town or like like enough money to get the mine open and hire some temp workers. And
Okay.
you roughly assume that like a couple thou will do it.
Yeah, that was going to be my second.
Yeah, like this is mostly your intuition doing that.
Can I do an int check to be like, I lived in a mining town. Maybe I know how much money I need. Maybe I
Yeah.
know what this stuff's
Yeah,
worth.
give me
Maybe I'm a
an-
ranger who's always lived on the outskirts. I don't know.
Give me a fucking intelligence check. Yeah, why not? Yeah. But like what you said before about half the town being dead, you're half right. A quarter of the goblins are dead, and their carriage cats went with them because when one goes, the other goes too.
Okay. Cool.
So technically,
Whoa.
half
Oh,
the
no.
village is gone.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
You know
so-
how much money you Or
Perfect,
carriage
okay.
cats.
So like I'm assuming I like with that would have a ballpark knowledge, not like an exact figure.
Yeah, like a ballpark knowledge, like a couple thou will do it.
Yeah,
Meaning if you got your hands on this bag of 5K, you could just take it and be like, well, off I go. Later, powder keg, suck my balls.
Okay, so I'm standing here, still drunk, but realizing what Eddie's saying here.
Yeah.
And I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea, guys. Eddie.
Huh? Yeah.
Do you actually know what you're talking about? You seem like you know what you're talking about.
With what? Which part? What?
This whole like economy nonsense?
I mean, yeah. No. What do you mean?
I have a different idea. I have a different idea for helping them. For helping this they're missing 5K and you don't think that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Can what if we just like saying this to the mayor now, gesturing over to the mayor. What if we like you need 5K. You need 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Do you care if it's the same gold?
Not really. I just want my economy back on track.
Do you want help?
I mean, if you
Can I offer help? Eddie, can I offer your help? Lorson, can I offer your help? Lorson, I want to be your friend. Can we be friends?
I was in this for ale.
like, are you sure he doesn't like need a doctor or something? Like,
Wait. If you have a tower full of gods and you are the owner of the city, are you a god?
if
Oh
it
my god.
if it gets you to leave my office without eating my intercom, yes.
Divine sense.
It's hang on. You don't know where they are, right? Oh, you know the location.
You know location within 60 feet.
You
Just don't know exactly who.
within 60 feet. If you know the location, then oh, but not their identity. Okay. Yeah. So this guy is a regular dude, and of course you sense the fiend aberration fucking shadow demon energy coming off the cat.
Oh yeah, I kind of ruined that spell, don't I?
I mean, he knows where he
it
knows
tells
where
me-
you are.
Yeah, it tells me every single one.
Yeah.
So if there were more, obviously it pings you, but other ones as well.
Yeah. Oh, and the only other possible source of detection is out of range. That's a nothing. All right. Yeah. So the only thing you sense is the cat.
This is fine. I will help. Larson's like grumbling because fake god leading all these other gods.
Okay, so what's your tax on the wizard college thing?
I mean,
Thank you, Eddie.
the mayor kind of like blinks. And he's like, "Well, we take a portion of their we take a portion of their tuition, about
Mhm.
5% of each, and of course the students themselves. A lot of them don't stay in their dorm, so they rent. They rent Section 8 housing, so you know that rent just comes right into the city. Uh,
Yeah, but that
honestly,
doesn't come to you.
it doesn't go to me. No, it goes to the city itself. Um, it's not a lot, honestly, but also at any point they could also just drop their tower and kill us all. So I kind of raising the price
Have
would
you?
kind of be.
Well, do you
Okay.
do you know how much the tuition is? Like, are you in the loop on that kind of thing?
No.
When's the last time you audited them? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like he just does not. He doesn't say anything. He's just like, oh, probably would have been a good idea. Like, I mean, our contact with the with one of the members of staff,
Alright.
like that tiefling, that very dark skinned tiefling. Like, I mean, it seemed like everything was on the up and up, and we were getting what we wanted. Her name's what's her name? And he like starts going through the thing. Don't have a last name, but it just says Legerdemain here. Jade knows what that word means.
I'm going
See,
to bite you.
I'm the thing is like out of character. I'm fully aware that of this word.
Yeah.
In character, I don't know if it registers that would be odd. Like I don't know if
Well,
the
I mean, tieflings do
I don't know if it's
oftentimes.
registering just as a tiefling name. Yeah, I don't know if it's just registering like, yeah, that's a tiefling name, or if
Yeah.
it's registering as like
Yeah.
Alright, so
what it is, you know?
Would
Like,
it
yeah,
pop
yeah.
any like sparks and little nightshade or no?
I mean, not so much like. I mean, I like you guys know. I mean, actually, Lorson might not because I don't know if he was probably raised to not see tieflings as people. Um. But yeah, you guys know that like tieflings that are not born as tieflings but get cursed into them later. A lot of times they will adopt a single word name that they feel describes them the best. Um, and like and some like born tieflings will either do the same once they reach adulthood, or they'll just keep their born name. Um, a tiefling calling themselves that is a little weird.
okay.
Liv, can
Mayor.
Should Zeno? Do I need to tell you what the word legerdemain means?
Is it a real word?
Yes, it is. It's a real
Yes.
word.
Oh,
Jade, do you want to tell him?
It's the same word as sleight of hand.
Yeah, it is. It is literally
Oh,
just the.
okay.
Yeah, it is the word for like sleight of hand, trickery, or thievery.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, which is why the arcane trickster mage hand is called Legerdemain mage hand.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
yeah. Literally, she's
li-
just
yeah.
named herself Sleight of Hand, but remember she
Mhm.
introduced herself as leisure to you, as in, you know, making it sound like the word for relaxation. She did you a sleight
Just
of
make it more
hand.
French.
She did you a sleight of hand.
I mean, we
Yeah. She.
didn't really help her standing with us, if I'm being honest.
She does not like you very much. No.
I mean, we don't.
No, sorry,
no, I
they
meant
do not
the
like
other
you
way
very
around.
much. Sorry.
I mentioned the other way around.
What?
I think it goes both ways at this
Yeah, I
point.
think it goes
Yeah,
both
yeah,
ways. Yeah, Leisure
yeah,
does not like you very
exactly.
much. Yeah.
But we don't really care.
Yeah. She
Sorry.
may have been swindling the town for
Yes.
cheap.
I mean, it's almost a conclusion at this point. that
Yeah.
That's what they were doing.
Should we continue to cook the books?
What?
Is that not what we're doing here?
No, we don't need to. Okay. Mayor. Your Honor? Is that a Your Honor situation? I don't remember. Anyways,
My name's Greg.
Hi, Greg.
you're
Greg the
okay.
mayor. Mayor Greg.
You're Greg. Here's
Is it
what.
like
Look,
Gregory? Never mind.
right out of the gate, I can promise you, 5% tuition is going to make up that 5K within 2 years. If you might need to audit them, you're going to need to audit them. But
But we can't like let our trade be crippled for 2 years.
oh, I'm getting there. Look, okay. What you need to do is put up like 5 or so job postings for experience for things that the wizards will be doing when they leave the college. Like get somebody who can form a stone and mold earth, and have them redo your roads. Take the money you were gonna spend on redoing your roads, throw that in your coffer. Now the wizard has some experience. They can get a better chance of getting a place at a kingdom if they've done it. And bam, you've done that, and you've saved money. You don't tax the wizards more. You take the money from them by making them do things for you,
Uh,
because they have a wizard college here.
Are you
You
saying
take someone who,
Are you saying to use the wizards as interns?
yes, yes, absolutely. Have them stop importing wine. Have them make you wine. Be like, oh yes, we have this transmutation internship. If you can make, 5 hogshead of soy sauce and 2 of wine, and then you take that and you save them money on the soy sauce.
I feel like Eddie's losing her fucking mind.
She worked as an accountant for most of her life, so yeah, she's in awe that the bureaucracy can be this inefficient.
Oh, jeez. And the mayor's like nodding along. He's like, "Yeah, I can do that." And you know, once the school year ends, like that's a very good idea. I'll probably take that into account.
Yes.
But I mean, they keep shouting spring break over there. I think the school
Uh-huh.
year is only half done, right? I never went to college.
Yeah.
I never went to college.
And that's
so,
when
like,
And when they sober up after this mess is when they'll be realize how much they've been skipping on their studies, and that's when they're going to need stuff. So you talk to the teachers, go to the head of the teacher of each school and be like, hey, we need some of this work done. If any of your students need extra credit, you can have them do some work for the city. And they're going to say okay, because the teachers want the city to be nice because they live here too. And the students are going to need the extra credit, and then you have wizards who are just redoing your plumbing systems for the sewers. You do have sewers, right? Please tell me you have sewers.
we have aqueducts.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Fine.
I
The mayor is
know
just
a
like
number of
shrinking
goblins
in
that can dig
his.
really good. Oh well, no, you have the wizards. Never mind. This isn't my problem.
The mayor's like very visibly like shrinking into his chair.
Why are we talking about ducks?
Like, look, I just got this job after the war ended, okay? Like, I was expecting this to be cushy, like, like, I spent the entire war, like, fighting on the front lines, and I was like, hey, I grew up in Powder Keg, I can, we can, make this work. I didn't know there'd be so much fucking effort behind it.
Well, that's the problem. People thinking they can go into politics when they don't know anything about it. Just because you're a good community member doesn't mean you know how to work the
like,
system.
I won the election, like, I figured I was doing a good job.
What? Okay. That's not how goblins do things, so I don't really know what that's about.
The Republic is kind of, democratic to a fault.
See, where I'm from, if you like, you get into the druid circle, and that's where all the politics happen.
Yeah.
Look, it's not going to be hard for you to fleece the wizards and make them think it's their idea.
All right, I mean, getting back the money that was taken is still, or at very least replacing it, would be a good idea. I mean, what's stopping someone from just doing it again?
The lack of security? Maybe you.
It's a sealed room. It's completely sealed. I'll show you if you want to see it.
Yes, I'd love to see it.
All right. Fucking stop
I'm
yelling
enjoying
at
this.
me. So the bear like hops down from his chair and he walks over to a small painting on the side of the I shouldn't say small. It's like a like same size as like a full body mirror, like this big painting of like the president, right? Like this, and then he just pulls on the side of the portrait. It slides apart, and behind it is an arcane gate. He's like, all right, so we go through here. It should take us right to it. There's only a few of these, so I've got one. The president's got one, like all the way back in the Capitol. And I think the IRS building has one. And he walks through the arcane gate and like expecting you to follow.
I follow.
Does everyone follow or
Yes.
so?
Follow.
Yeah, so you just walk through and it's like your stomach's
I
kind of.
definitely hesitate a moment.
Hmm.
I definitely hesitate a moment. I don't know whether it's that I feel suspicious about this or that I'm still drunk.
Or both.
It could be. It could be. I could be suspicious because I'm drunk. I brush it off as that, and I go through.
So as you walk through, like you feel like your stomach's kind of flip for a second as you're kind of teleported through, functionally through time and space, and you find yourself in a small gray room lit by a single arcane lamp with a massive steel door crisscrossed with ethereal magical chains. The mayor turns to each of you and he's like, all right, so this room is about 20 feet of concrete, about, I think someone said it was like 1,000 meters below ground. The only way in is through the arcane gates. And they don't.
Which,
Sorry.
of which there are 3, and you only know the location of one of them. Got it. Go on.
I know the location of 2 of them. It's just the third one I think is in the IRS building.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their one's portable, so they can move it. I'm fairly certain they still have it. And even if they get in here, they've got. If someone who's not supposed to open the vault gets in here, I mean, they're not going to be able to open the vault. He walks up to. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just making a thievery check to see how much my character knows.
So
Not actually stealing anything.
okay, so what are you trying to figure out? Like, exactly.
I'm trying to figure out how hard it would be for a skilled wizard. I don't know. Maybe somebody who's studying at the Mages College to fork a portal spell and sideload it.
So that would be an Arcana check.
Okay, I thought. Okay.
Yeah. Like, that's literally what Arcana's for.
Same.
Based on what you know about magic, which isn't like a ton, you think it might be possible, but like based entirely on like what you've seen wizards do in the past with portal spells, but like nothing like concrete. Like back when you were on a pirate crew, you had a wizard that would assist with boarding actions using arcane gates, and you've seen the enemy ship like basically overwrite the portal and send it somewhere else. So you're thinking that maybe it's possible, but you're not so sure. So so he goes up to the door and he says, like, even if they could, like, you know, even if someone did take the portal, they can't get past this door. And he just raps on this big metal door and it lets out this kunk kunk. Not to
I'd
mention
like to attempt to open the door.
you attempt to open the door and the ethereal chains detach from the door and wrap around your throat. Like, just like, just... What?
I'm joking. I do not say that. I don't move. I stop.
Like, as you let go of the door, like, I'm assuming you let go of the door, right?
Oh yeah, I just stopped, Jen.
Like
like hands up type thing. Like
you let go of the door, and the chains slacken around your neck, and they return and wrap themselves back around the door. And he's like, "See, a perfect security system. Anyone who tries to open it without the proper authorization, they get choked to death." I found a kobold in here the other day. Fucking broke his neck, poor bastard.
How to get in here?
What if they were being threatened to open the door?
hold on. I have a theory.
I thought you said this was several feet of concrete. How'd the kobold get in here? Did you find an entrance point? Was one of the walls broken? You didn't think about that, did you?
Honestly, no. I kind of just assumed that it found its way in, because I imagine it just found its way in through like a crack in the concrete or something.
So live.
Yeah.
1,000 meters underground.
The kobolds live deep underground.
Nightshade is going to do a little cheeky thing,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not going to say anything, but he's just going to try something.
Mm-hmm.
You taught me this trick, Liv.
Yeah.
You taught me the trick of trying to open something from the other side of
Yeah.
I'm just gonna not even try to say anything or anything. Just quietly do that.
So your mage hand tries to open the door, but the door, being extremely thick steel, is too heavy for your mage hand.
But no chains.
No chains, but the door is too heavy for your mage hand.
But somebody with stronger magic easily could.
Someone who had access to Bigby's hand, maybe.
Yeah. Which, if there's a wizard school, that's not out of the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try something, Mayor? Mr. Mayor? Is it a Mayor? Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, Mr.
I don't
Mayor
know
Greg.
human.
Mayor
Humans,
Greg.
elves? What are you?
He's a halfling.
Greg.
Mayor Greg.
Halfling. You non-goblin goblinoids. I don't know.
Did I just get racist? Racisted? Is there an active is there an active form of that word?
Would you mind if I attempt something?
I mean, sure, you're not gonna open it. This thing is impregnable.
Well, yeah, and you're right here. It's not like we're gonna knock you out and steal the vault. It's fine.
I hope not. Larson behind with a steel chain.
Larson, how long can you not breathe for?
That was a good question. I forget.
Wait,
what are the
No,
rules.
that's a bad plan. Hold on, Lorson, never mind. I need you to open the door after a moment, okay? Just ignore me and you open the door. Sound good?
So, breathing would not be an issue for Lorson. It's the broken neck.
Can I try something else first?
If you have a plan, go ahead.
Oh God, Lorson's
So,
plan.
like, what if, say, he just grabs Greg's arm, puts it on the door, and starts pushing his arm to open the door?
The chains disappear and start opening, and he's like, "But fucking!" He pulls his arm away from you, and the door snaps shut, and the chains go back. I mean, yes, I can open the fucking door, but the only people who have access to the vault are me, the head of the local IRS, and the president herself. You mean to tell me if the leader of the IRS got fucking kidnapped, let alone let alone President Grain Thumb, I'd
Hold on.
fucking know about it.
So the leader of the IRS probably doesn't need to steal your money because they already steal your money.
Exactly. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, and the president probably has more to lose, but that doesn't rule them out. Like, this is feeling like an admission. I'm not an investigator.
Why would I steal my town's
This is-
own money?
It's interesting when you keep telling me that, like, there's only 3 people that can get in here.
Which is
You're
why-
4. This is the kobold.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, there's 4. There's
Well,
one
the-
you didn't know about.
Well, the
Yeah.
kobold,
Wait, a
mostly,
kobold?
the kobold mostly
What
dug
is-
dug his way into like a crack in the concrete or something. But like the inside of this,
No.
Hmm?
We just dealt with a bunch of kobolds. Hold on. What?
he said that they found a
Shh.
kobold that got into a crack in the concrete that was like dead from broken neck.
Let me.
But that
Hold
was
on, there-
that was a few days ago, so that was after the gold had already gone missing.
I learned an old party trick from the druids back in the day. Hold on. I cast Goodberry, and whether this does anything beneficial or not, I eat a handful of Goodberries.
You've just eaten 5 days worth of food in the space of a second.
Fantastic. Yes.
Me on cheat days.
Jesus.
Mechanically, I don't care if that does anything. In my head, this is a home sober up fast remedy. I don't
I
care
mean,
if it doesn't work.
It's a lot of. I mean, functionally, if it's like, I imagine good berries are just really, really high in carbohydrates, so it just soaks up the alcohol.
Would
Well,
make
they
sense.
have a ton of vitamins and shit, and I know that like
Hmm.
in some of those like gas station like perk up things, it's a shit ton of like vitamin B.
Yeah. So like good
So I
berries.
don't see it not working.
Yeah,
I
good
just don't see
berries
it
are-
working right.
Yeah, good berries are probably like really high in carbs and vitamins. Because if it's like if one berry has like an entire day's worth of rations, then like yeah, most likely.
My argument is this is the magic equivalent of a 5-hour energy.
Yeah, no, I am 100% with you on this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things that doesn't actually make you sober, but it makes you think you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. I'm no more sober than I was a moment ago, but at least I think I'm thinking clearly.
Exactly. Okay, but
So my plan was gonna have Lorson just open the door, and then the rest of us go in while the chains are occupied. Mayor, I don't know if that's a thing, but keep an eye out for that.
hang on. What are you trying to do? Sorry, hang on. What?
No, it's fine. We're not gonna rob you.
No,
Eddie, we're
I
not-
actually missed what you said.
Oh, I was saying that just get one person to open the door and get chained.
Yeah.
And then the rest go in anyway.
Well, the
But then I
chain-
said we're not going to do that.
Yeah, I mean the chain
Ghosts don't
like
breathe.
he's broken neck though.
That's fine. That's not the worry. It's just if anyone else
Maybe
can get in.
grow.
I'm not saying we're going to do this. I'm
Like,
not going to kill one of
the-
us. I
the
don't want to
mayor-
break in.
mayor-
What guys? I'm just trying to say that that's how somebody could have gotten in. Like
The ma-
honor among thieves. I don't know if that's a thing.
The mayor kind
Why
of like,
why is there a dead kobold here? Why is there a dead kobold? Guys! Sorry, I got excited. I'm not an investigator, but I got excited. That's what they did, I bet.
The mayor like thinks for a moment. He's like,
The
Hey.
kobold has a broken neck, right?
yeah.
I'm asking this to the mayor.
Yeah, the mayor nods. He's like, yeah, he had a broken neck. Like he tried to open the thing, but like,
So then the other 2 kobolds got in.
there's no way. There's no way it could get away from just more than
The
one
other-
person opening the door.
How
There's
much
no
can
way.
a kobold? How much can a kobold carry? I don't
Not a
know.
lot.
The rest of the tribe, the rest of the entire clutch of kobolds got in. I don't know. You caught one of them. The mousetrap went off, but it didn't get all of them.
The mayor looks flabbergasted. He's like, there's no way. Just like it's as easy as just throwing people at it. There's no way this could just be beaten by some fucking Krestengrov nonsense. What the fuck?
I'm
One kobold, that's reasonable, but whoever heard of more than one kobold? That's crazy.
Like, you mean to tell me
So
the most
anyway.
advanced thing that the wizards could put on our thing could be defeated by Krestengrov human wave tactics? Are you fucking
It
me
could be
right
beaten by a
now?
crested gecko.
I mean, that seems to be what happened.
Yeah.
Why am I acting like I'm so mean to people today? I really don't like how I am with alcohol. We're not doing that anymore.
We can test this.
You're
thing.
fine. You're doing fine.
Send in the cat.
So rude.
Send in the cat? Is that what I just heard?
I mean,
We're not. No.
cats
we're
usually
not,
need to breathe, but I'm not sure on certain on this
No,
one.
we're not sending. We're not
Well, it
putting the
depends.
cat.
Okay.
How far can I open the door before I die?
Well, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to test, but sounds like we don't have to. Sounds like that's what happened.
I mean, if Lorson wants to try it, I'm not gonna stop him.
I don't know how to fix a broken neck.
How do we know who from the IRS is in control of opening the door?
It's the person in charge. It's in their briefcase.
How does ownership change?
Have you seen this briefcase, guys? Okay, I love this. Guys,
still-
I'm all in. I'm all in. Hold on.
I'm still concerned how ownership changes.
The mayor kind of like blinks at Lorson. He's like, you know what? I actually don't know. For all I know, they do it via blood ritual.
How
I
did
have
how did it change for you?
I won an election, and then I won re-election.
But who was in charge before you?
Uh,
How new
No,
is this
no.
system?
no one was in charge before me because we were subjugated by a monarchy.
Wait, it was 50 years.
Right.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, halflings. Remember?
Right.
How new is this
Right,
system,
but-
though?
Oh, they don't have term limits.
No, they don't. Yeah, he's just won re-election every year.
Oh no, it's North Korea politics.
He just no, like literally, like fucking Powder Keg is like a tourist town, and it was prospering, and he's a war veteran. So like, they're like, well, hey, we have a war veteran mayor, and like we have the wizard school, and we have like all this other touristy shit. Like, basically, the same thing happens in Florida. You know, like my hometown in Florida. Like the same guy won mayor for every year until he fucking died.
Florida doesn't have laws.
But you know what I mean? Like Florida is like the exact same thing as Powder Keg. It is just tourism trap. So long as tourism keeps flowing, you're doing a good job, as far as the citizens are concerned. But
Okay.
man, like I said, like the Republic is new. They're still figuring it out. The people like just got introduced to democracy like 50 years ago. They haven't worked the kinks out yet. And also, Powder Keg's kind of like I said, it's the Florida of the Republic.
Hmm.
Like you guys kind of came to the shit place.
Okay, so
Hmm.
guys, okay, thinking out loud here. This job got a lot easier. Because if this kobold, if I'm right, We just have to go talk to kobolds again to get the money back.
I mean, assuming that the kobolds took it, like, I mean,
Well,
what?
unless this
Doesn't
kobold's from a
matter.
different kobold.
Doesn't
Like,
matter
what
if
do
they
you
took it. We can
care?
shake them down.
What do you care? We're solving your financial worries with
Yeah.
taxes.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like,
I'm just offended that like you seem to think that just a bunch of kobolds throwing themselves against the door could steal 5,000 gold.
I have an
You
idea.
said before that you didn't
I
care
keep
how I
having
got the
ideas.
money, right?
I mean, I don't care how you get the money. I'm just offended that you would just. Okay, look, this security system was very expensive. Okay.
Okay, so here's
how,
my
nope,
proposition.
Nope. How
Sorry.
expensive? How
Uh,
expensive?
Well,
How
when
many gold did you spend on the security system?
when the town was being, refounded after the war, we were given about
Mhm.
1.5 million in starting funds.
Mm-hmm.
And we may have spent all but about 10,000 of it getting this treasury.
And then you put half. Okay, and
And
half of the
then
goldstone.
half of the treasury is now gone.
So
Which was I did not to put too fine a point on this. 10,000 gold.
But I mean, it's enough to keep things going, you know? Just, we
I'm
just
like the
don't.
tightest shoestring. Wow. Wow. This is a roller coaster of a day.
I mean,
I'm really not going to get the help I needed this way, but no, I am. You know what? I am getting the help I needed. Greg. I'm sorry, but you're not going to be helpful. The most helpful thing you can do for me right now, Greg, is say yes to my suggestion.
I'm always
Which is this. My suggestion is that can you like write a badge? Can you give us a little like I want a piece of paper that says we work for you?
I mean, I can make you deputy guards if you want.
Well, sure. That
Think.
whatever can
Yeah, I
so we
mean,
can investigate.
yeah, I mean, I mostly just, give these out to like, celebrities that come through, like that
Well, that's us
that
too. That's
yeah,
us too.
yeah, that
You'll see.
yeah, that famous bard Elvish Presley, you know that guy? Yeah, I gave him one of those. Yeah. Yeah, he mostly uses
I'm
it
not really
to.
familiar with like traditional classics and stuff. It's
Yeah. I mean, he mostly
goblin culture.
he
It's a lot
mostly
of drums.
he mostly just uses the badge to shake down people he thinks are doing drugs.
I get it. Okay.
Real world fact that Elvis actually did that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So here what we'll do is if Eddie agrees, Eddie, if you agree,
Yeah.
we'll finish their lesson in economy really quick.
I'm sorry.
And like
I should stop making pop culture references. I'm so sorry.
we'll finish their lesson.
It's too late to
in
turn back
economy.
now.
We'll like fix their tax system. I don't know. You know what you're doing. Do the thing that you were doing before, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
write yourself a nice, good paycheck for the time allotted.
Oh, I will.
And then, like be nice about it though. Like, don't like industry wages. Like, we're gonna have to work with these guys, I think.
Linen. When have
you
I
know what
never
you're,
not been
you know
nice?
what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
have
You know how this works.
one more question.
When have I ever not been nice?
We'll do the job, the rest of the job, to find the money for the thing and find out who took it.
What's up,
I think it's the
Larson?
kobolds.
What's up, Larson?
Do you know if the president or the IRS person is missing an arm?
I mean,
Would it still open the door?
I don't think so.
That's
I
interesting.
don't.
Does any body part work?
I'm pretty sure it has to be an arm, and I'm pretty sure that arm has to be attached to them.
That one's a very
Test
interesting
it
place
with
that I
your
wasn't
foot.
expecting.
Hmm.
Yes, please do.
He nudges the door with his foot, and it does not open.
I think Larson's on to something a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
the president's got her war scars, but I'm pretty sure she's got both of her arms. And I mean, the IRS person. I mean, like, look, I've never seen them in person. All right, they always they always just call me on the sending stone. I've never actually met them. But as far as I'm aware, they've got both arms. I feel like they would have told me if they missing one.
Real check. We are at the time check. We are at 2 hours 40 minutes. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Do we need to test the theory? As Larson holds up his axe.
I would rather you not.
Larson, we can. Well, why don't we, Larson? Why don't we go meet the other people instead of chopping off this one's arm? We'll just go see if they're missing an arm. We'll verify it that way.
Yeah.
Wait. How did you become worthy? I know you said no one was before you, but how does the door recognize you?
Because I'm the mayor and they put my I don't know the exact mechanics of how it
Mayor.
work, but basically the door reads my soul.
Mayor Greg, it's not going to work. Hold on.
I-
So, they receive the blessings of all the people in the nation, and the combination of all of the blessings have granted them a sort of godhood, which gives him the power to open this door and make decisions for people, I guess.
I see.
The mayor looks to you and is like, you might want to take him to the clerics of Lurin. I think he actually might need mental help.
We've tried.
I
Oh,
think you need to go inside and look for holes.
Honestly, at this point, yeah, let's check out the inside of this building.
Yeah, I agree though.
he
Um,
the
to
mayor
quickly finish my proposition, I
Mhm.
was just gonna say we'll do the job. We just solved your issue with the money. Let me keep, like, you know how I was asking for help.
Mhm.
I don't think that you're in a position to help me, so I'm not gonna push you for that. That's not fair. But what I'm saying is, the money's mine now, if that's okay,
I
because we figured out your solution. I'll go get the other money and I'll keep that for my town and for us. We'll split it. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. Is that okay?
the mayor just goes like, I'll happily give you like what you need for your town. I mean, if this
Yeah, but
if
this way my friends get paid too.
oh okay, if this one here, and he gestures to Eddie, um if this one here gets, like all those, look, you said a lot of number stuff.
You know what? I trust
Eh,
Eddie. I'll make you a deal. Eddie can get you your money back before we find the money actually, or you can have the money that we find.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You
If
can do
you
that, right? I'm assuming you can. I'm sorry. I trust you.
I can work something out. I
I'm
can
just
work something out.
I'm waiting for Eddie to just be like leveraging a syntax on fucking guillotine man. Like just fucking like take something that's just like a bunch of people getting high in the desert and just fucking corporatize the shit out of it, just like real Burning Man.
That's far too. See, the problem with that, I'm going to assume that the mayor says, and I'm going to have a character.
No,
No, see, the problem.
Sorry, I was mostly just like shit posting out of character about Burning Man. I'm sorry.
No, see, the problem with that is that people won't like it. Want to do things that people like, even though it's terrible for them. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we set up this. We set up a whole bunch of internships. You basically take your entire city budget for construction, for road maintenance, and for several of your imports, and you offload that as internships to the Mages College, you take the money you were going to spend on that, you reinvest it into other areas where you actually need to run it, such as imports that you can't get there. Then you have simply raise an import tax, which is a fairly normal and accepted thing. Now all of a sudden, the people need to import more. You have your budget settled because of the Mages College taking care of a lot of the menial tasks. The builders in the town will start working into the private sector and making it and making buildings for people who want new buildings as opposed to things for city projects. You freed up that the people still have jobs. You can even say that you've created several jobs. Like if you want re-election, I don't know. You said you didn't want a re-election. I don't. Whatever. That's up to you. But then you have this profit flow incoming, and I have a friend who could definitely bring some more import life to this town. I mean, if you give me a thumbs up to authorize it, we can make this place a trade hub. You're not that you're not that far off from a lot of locations. You are central between Estelle's, King's Fall, and Free State. Like what we do is we set is you have the wizards honestly take the rest of the money that's in the coffer now and build a rune sending portal so that people can travel directly between um hmm, probably somewhere in Estelia if you want, but make it a place where people can teleport into your town for trade. You have a trade hub, and anytime they are leaving. Oh, look at that! You have to levy a trade good tax on any items that are leaving the city, and bam, we're rolling in money. Everyone's happy. I mean, not everybody, but enough people are happy, and you have everything you could have dreamed of.
So, like, partway through that, like, the mayor, like, his eyes, like, visibly crossed, and he pulled out his sending slate. He pulled out his sending slate and, like, punched in, like, a number. And, like, once you finish, and he's been holding it towards you. And then once you're done talking, he pulls it back and goes, High Priestess, can we do that? And you just hear like a low sigh as like the poor fucking like priestess of Nore on the other end is just like flipping through her books, and she's like, I mean, yeah, we probably should have been doing that a long time ago. You just didn't fucking authorize the contracts. I'll get it sorted out, and I'll send a sister out to to Guillotine Man and maybe have a booth for internships or something. Turns out they're turning that into a weekend long thing, so hey, it'll work.
And for next year, you advertise that across the entire world, and you'll have wizards coming in, and in this place will be a absolute location on the map. Which I will remind you, as of right now, it is not.
I'm just imagining. I'm imagining the fucking Guillotine Man just like keeps going. Like you'll come back to Powder Keg in like after like a month or two of in-game time, and it's still going.
Yes. Also, Getty in my chat said, Eddie is the best and worst thing to happen to this town.
Yeah. Oh god. So.
Also, just for the record, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving right. Yeah, Jacob. I'm getting Jacob a trade deal. By the way.
Hell yeah! Let's go nepotism.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so the mayor, like, is just like, okay. So did you still want to see inside and just see if there's any way they could have got out, or is this?
Sure.
Well, yeah, we still have to go retrieve it for us.
Yeah.
So in for a penny, in for a pound.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm being hostile. I apologize.
So the mayor, like, just goes in to open the door. He puts his hand on it, and as he pushes, it like opens very, very easily, as if it's not made out of fucking like 6 feet of steel. And inside you see, like a Fable 3 kind of beat, you know, like you just see like this massive pile of loose gold coins. And they're at the very top of and it looks like very much like this room is like half empty. And at the very top, you see a small one-way portal. And every now and again, a couple of coins trickle through the portal and just land on the pile.
Where's that go?
The mayor looks up at the portal and goes, "Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. It's a one-way portal. So anytime we make money through sales tax or uh sales tax, tuition tax, really any sort of taxation or like dues paid to the government, um, it goes it just uh sorry, my brain turned off for a moment. But, it just it just comes through that portal. Just gets teleported directly there. The
Like
fellas at the
right
I
out of the pockets of the
yeah,
like
it's a way to
like
ensure every
you don't have to you don't have to go anywhere. They just
huh? I mean,
they just take it.
yeah, it just automates your taxes. I mean, honestly, like people should be doing that. Honestly, like what would you think? Like we make people like do the math and like figure out their taxes themselves? That's barbaric.
I figured that was something like that.
No, like I
Huh.
mean, the fellers at the IRS, they figured out how to make it just completely automated. Everyone pays their fair share and nothing more, nothing less. And if it messes up, then around about tax refund season, like we send out packages with the excess. It's all
Question:
automated.
did the door shut behind us?
The door did not shut behind you, but it can shut. Like
I guess
the
I should do my job.
hmm.
I would like to shut the doors behind us.
Okay, you shut the door behind you, and it's easy. Buck brings up a good point. I'm just gonna say, it is not like a portal in the coin purse. It is literally just like the magic automatically just reaches out to coins within the town and just pulls them in. I'm sorry if Greg was unclear.
So now
yeah.
that the doors are shut, can I reopen them, or are there chains again?
If you try and push on the door, you don't get choked, but like the chains on the outside of the door prevent the door from opening any further than like, you know, it moves like an inch, but like not enough to like actually move over the threshold. If that makes sense.
Look, I found a thing.
What
Someone helped.
I
Yeah.
is I what?
So door can only be opened by 3 people.
I Greg just goes like, I'm gonna start ignoring him.
It can only be opened by 3 people.
Ha,
One of 3 people open door to get money.
I no. One person who is qualified to open the door, so me, the president or the head of the IRS, we open the
Yes.
door, and then we can go in. If someone who is unauthorized were to get in, they would not be able to open the door again from the inside.
Yes. So how did the money get taken?
I That's the question we've been asking?
I mean,
But that's what I'm saying.
Larson's right either way here.
Yeah.
Either one of 3 people, has taken it, or you need 3 people to get in here. So the sentence stands either way.
One of
I'm
the
just like
people
Nightshade
had
is
to
gonna like
open the door.
Nightshade is gonna try to like speak to Lorison and try to kind of string him along with what exact words to say. And he's gonna ask him to repeat the words if the door is busy trying to choke out one person, another from the inside will be able to open it.
That
Um,
mystical kitty cat has interesting thought, but
No,
what I was
Lorson, you're
thinking-
supposed to repeat it. No.
oh my god.
I love Larson.
I love him so much.
Yeah.
what I was saying is, even if one of 3 people open door, if the door gets shut, no money can leave and thief would be stuck inside.
Exactly, yes.
There is no thief here. one
Ye-
of 3 people open door and let someone take money, or they are the ones that took money.
I. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, I think your friend established that if they did open the door, maybe they opened it with human wave tactics, but very good. Uh,
But so this is also thing. I can't open it from inside.
no,
The
but
door shut earlier when you let go of it. when
no,
it
he
was
had to
locked
close
on
the
you.
door. He had to close it.
Oh,
The door does
see,
not close automatically.
the way that I took it earlier is when he took the hand off the door, it auto shut.
No, the door is very, very heavy. So, like, if the door isn't open all the way, it will swing shut from its own weight. But if the door is fully open, it catches.
Okay, so but I mean that's point I was trying to make. Even if one person outside tried to open the door, they die before it's fully open. Door shuts. Even if
Interesting.
somebody
Or
snuck
that's
in, they would be in here.
Yes, they would.
They can't open it from inside.
They can't open it from
So-
inside.
Lorson's right. Holy shit, Lorson's right.
So
Mhm.
There needs to
one
be
of
another
3
corpse.
people
I'm wrong.
let
It's
them
not the
out.
kobolds. We're short a corpse. They would need to choke.
Because we
If the
can't
security
open it from the
system works,
inside.
yeah, if the security system works appropriately, wouldn't they get trapped inside?
Exactly, they
Yes.
would. Yeah,
Yeah, so then Lorson's right. Like, we need another corpse.
yeah. There's only one dead kobold. There would be 2 if the kobolds did it.
Unless it was an inside job.
This is what I was trying to hint at.
Yeah, Lorson's got this.
Hey, Liv,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I probably should have done this like an hour ago.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do a little cheeky detect thoughts. Probably should have
Okay.
done this like and just try to detect the thoughts of the mayor. I probably should have just done this an hour
Are
ago.
you going deep or are you
I'm gonna be going deep because I'm trying to dig for information. Because
Okay.
either this entire system can be broken through, or he's not telling us something.
Okay. So the mayor
Is what I-
doesn't have a what's the word I'm looking for? The mayor doesn't
Stat
have a
block?
stat block, so I'm gonna want you to roll a casting check, please.
Okay.
We're just doing this Baldur's Gate style because he doesn't have a stat block.
Casting check.
So basically,
So is that
your
Charisma?
charisma plus proficiency, yeah.
Okay. Ability check.
I would like to do some stuff in the background while this is happening.
Okay.
I'm a ranger. I'm gonna start fucking looking around.
All right.
I'm gonna look
I am
for.
going.
I'm gonna start ruling out if there were kobolds in here.
Okay.
I'm going to take
Okay.
the sending
Oh,
stone from the
wait,
mayor and just talk with the person on the other end for like an hour.
That would
Amazing.
be. That would be a 17, Liv.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to do the situation.
Nah, you're fine. So just going with like the easiest things first. Jade, you and the High Priestess of Norre on the other end, you just start talking about contract law,
Mm-hmm.
which in of itself is
tracks.
going to take hours. Yeah, it's literally her religion, and you're an accountant. You are a match made in heaven. Enjoy your wife. No, no. As you like kind of like peer into the mayor's thoughts, you note that he's mostly thinking about how if this gets out, he's fucked. Like he's thinking about like, oh man, if this gets out, like I'm gonna have to move. Like if people realize I don't know how to do math, oh shit. Like he doesn't seem smart enough to have been at fault for this. Like,
Okay.
yeah. He does. You do pick up something though. As he's saying, he's like thinking, oh man, Kurz is gonna fucking kill me, man. Fucking, how's he gonna, like... Oh, shit, I never should have let a Mind Flayer be head of the IRS. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
And I kind of whisper mentally to Lennon, ask him about Kurz. Apparently, there's a mind flayer in charge of the IRS.
It's a fucking
And-
mind flayer. What?
Wait, do you say
I'm
that
just gonna
out
pretend that
loud?
was out loud.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
the ma-
Amazing.
The mayor
probed
snaps.
his mind.
The mayor snaps out of. He's like, "There's no fucking Mind Flayers here. We're in the desert. We're nowhere near an ocean."
And Nightshade's just gonna prowl around to see if he picks anything else up for the remainder of the spell. I imagine not.
No, like it's only like the party and fucking the party and the mayor. Yeah.
Nightshade, what?
I probed his mind. And
And-
he says he never should have let a mind flayer be head of the IRS. And that is his name.
So our cat says that you said that, well, not that you said, but like, thought, I guess, you said in your brain that there's a mind flayer that's the head of the IRS? According to my cat?
What do you mean the
forgot you're
fucking
drunk.
cat read my
Fuck.
mind?
Fuck, I forgot you're drunk and they're just gonna blow the whole thing.
The
Damn
fuck
it.
do you mean? The cat told you.
You sound like a crazy person.
Sorry, I grew up in a druid. It's a thing. It's one person told me it was a cult. I don't know. We're around cats a lot, so we've learned to talk to them.
Give me a deception check. But like with advantage, because there's like a sliver of truth to it.
I know speak with animals. I
Yeah,
definitely didn't
but,
cast it.
yeah, but also like fucking
Deception,
Nightshade told
deception,
you
deception.
telepathically, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
You're also trying to hide the fact that I'm a literal shadow.
Sorry, you deception with what? Sorry?
Advantage. With advantage.
Advantage. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking lucky. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
The mayor
He's
like
actually scared.
Easy.
the bear lets out like a I don't want to say a relieved sigh, but like because he still looks a bit antsy. Hey, everyone, give me an insight check, real quick. Oh shit.
Hi.
Well,
So-
for the win.
Lennon
Fuck yeah.
and Lorson, you see the mayor being very, very like antsy. He is the closest to the door. And based on his body language, you get the feeling that he is an instant away from jumping over to the door and slamming it.
I thought
Locking
I was
you
at
in
the
here.
door.
What?
I thought I was at the door because I tried to open it earlier.
True.
I think it's like the mayor is standing next to it, and Lorson's like, and Lorson, you're like right next to him.
I
Like,
imagined this was a fairly large door.
yeah, like it's a really big door. Like his plan is, seeing as he's the only one here who can actually open it, is to quickly push it open, slip through, and then like just slam it shut. Because eventually you're gonna just be buried under gold coins, and you can't, and you'll just starve to death. So like he looks like he's getting ready to just fucking like jump and do it. 'Cause he doesn't want to, like this is kind of like a big secret, you know.
It sounds like it is time for Wilson to grapple him.
Are you gonna try and grab the bear? You gonna assault the bear?
I mean, not going to harm him.
Okay.
Just kind of make sure he cannot get away.
Okay, give me an athletics check then. Jesus Christ. So the
Okay,
mayor goes to
maybe-
jump for the door, and you, being slightly bigger than him, manage to just get him in a fucking half Nelson. As he's just like struggling against you and kicking at you. Like he kicks at your fucking thigh. And like Lorson, what stone are you made out of? Is it granite? The densest stone I can think of.
Gold or a diamond.
No, that's like no, like their hearts are gemstones, but their outside is sediment.
Seeing as how Lorson is fair skinned, let's say it's marble. Why not?
Well, no,
Ooh.
because your skin is a is like a lichen kind of slime mold that goes over the rocks. Yeah, it
But
look
Liv,
what
before you correct it, how pretty is that idea of like
it is.
the veins of diamond going through like the marble? Just
Honestly,
that. Oh,
honestly, I could
you're gonna leave
imagine.
a real pretty corpse, Lorson.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. When Lorson dies and his skin rots away, that is going to be a fucking beautiful fucking corpse. Yeah, so you're just made of marble.
Yes.
Yeah. So he just kicks at your thigh, and the marble, and it just clanks off the marble. Then he just yelps out in pain as he's just struggling against you. He's like, "No, let me go! Damn it! You're not supposed to know that."
I would like to pin him to the ground and start hog tying him with rope.
Jesus.
Oh, hey, we're doing
Hey,
this
he
now.
made the first move. He made the first move. Okay, this is on
So-
him.
Accounting tools.
The accounting tools.
Like,
do you need a hand there?
I'm imagining Eddie is just still on the phone with the High Priestess.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Uh,
100%.
I'm gonna give an assist on the hog tying, if that's okay.
Alright. So you tie up the mayor. You have now hog-tied the mayor of Powder Keg as he's struggling to try and get away. Do you gag him, or...?
No.
We're so far underground. That sounds unnecessary.
Eddie is on the phone with the High Priestess.
Shit. No, I wouldn't think of that. I would think we're so far underground. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. They're talking about their money situation.
All of the smart people are drunk. Like,
Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay.
Where's the cat? Where's the cat?
What is Nightshade doing?
Nightshade. This got out of hand really quick. What else did they? Do you know anything else?
Liv, I believe you just gave me the name and the fact that it was a mind flayer.
Yeah,
correct?
name Mind Flayer, and he's the head of the IRS.
What's the name again?
Kier.
Here?
KYR.
KYR. Here. Okay. Here. What's the mayor's name again? I'll just ask.
Greg.
What's
Mayor
sorry,
Greg.
Greg. I keep forgetting that your name's Greg. Greg.
Mm.
Why is
But-
Kira Mind Flayer? Wait,
I
you can't
mean-
ask that.
You can't just ask why someone's a Mind Flayer.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Why?
I know.
Why are you doing business with a mind flayer?
That's kind of what I meant.
How did you get them to be the top of the IRS?
Oh, God.
What's wrong, Liv?
Nothing. I'm just having
Put
fun.
yourself into a corner.
No. Like the Mayor Greg is just like, well, we were out and about, during the war. We went out, near the cold marshes, and we got attacked by kingdom soldiers, and he came out of the water and did his thing, and I owed him one. He said that he didn't like living in his colony under the ocean. He wanted a new start, and I offered him a job. He said he was good with numbers.
Well, how's that working out so far?
I mean, I mean, we haven't gone into the red yet. Like, you know,
Oh yeah, but you're not doing great though. So
I mean, he set up
yeah,
the
you think
automatic
the head
tax. He set up the
yeah,
automatic
but
tax system.
the Eddie did a better job at the tax regulations already though. So I don't know.
I mean,
Um, so you just
maybe
okay.
it's a little bit of my fault as well. I mean, I have been blocking a few tax measures because I was afraid they'd make me, unpopular. He's
I
been doing his best.
personally, I'm of the opinion that like, well, I don't know. You think like if you tax the people, that's a way of protecting them because it goes to the infrastructure and stuff. I don't know. There's a way to look at it so you don't
Wait,
have to feel guilty.
wait, I'm supposed to I'm supposed to spend tax money on infrastructure. No, sorry.
I will bite you.
I'm sorry. That's he's like, I mean, he's doing the best with the limits I put on him. I mean, he's honestly very agreeable. I mean, if I ask him to do something, he'll do it, and if I ask him not to do something, he'll not do it. He makes it work. We've stayed, more or less in the black this entire like 50 years or so. I mean, maybe we're not the most profitable, but we make do.
I kind of like telepathically nudge to Lennon, like, can you ask him if he's ever made any profits?
So, ha, hmm. Yeah, like you're in the you're. I'm sorry. I don't know accounting stuff. In the black doesn't mean anything to me. Did I freeze?
No, I think
Okay.
I may have lost connection to the
Okay.
internet
Okay.
for a moment. Yeah,
My whole thing did a thing, so I didn't know if
yeah.
it was me or something else.
I think it might have been me.
I don't know. Yeah, you say you're in the black the whole time. I don't know what that means. Like, do you consist like are you make like does that mean you're making money? Are you consistently making money, or is it what?
We're always, like year over year we've been, we've had like a 3 extra gold every year since we founded the thing. 3 more than we started. That's a profit, right?
Yeah, well,
Mm,
I don't like,
I mean,
but
I keep
I
tax.
guess
I
that makes
mean,
sense.
yeah. I mean, I keep taxes low. I keep taxes low.
Yeah, but
I
like,
have the
don't
wizard.
we have more people than before though?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
So
I also maybe spent a lot of money convincing the wizard school to move here from Selenia,
mm,
and I
mm,
may have put that on a payment plan.
yeah.
And you didn't
Oh well,
think
that sounds. I don't know. Okay, this is over my head now.
Man put a wizard
you
school on layaway.
you thought
Eddie
it
can
was
talk to you about this stuff. This is going past me.
Yeah.
Um,
safe. Just
there's a mind flayer, and okay, like, do I care? You know what? Do I care about that right now, guys?
you thought it was a good idea to bring
Pass.
a school of gods and put it above your head.
I mean, I didn't tell them where to put it. I just told them to park it anywhere, and they just put it there.
Probably the best idea you had, honestly.
Have you asked them to move though?
I did, and that same tiefling before said I should shove it up my ass.
Oh, okay. So naturally, you're on good terms with them.
I mean, I'm on terms with everyone. I mean, like she's a little rough. Like they're a little
Yeah.
rough around the edges, but I mean, like,
I'm just
like
trying to figure this out though. Like, I'm
I like how we've
if you're
gone from
not
like
dead yet.
I like how we've gone from like solving the crime to like Mayor Greg's list of like really poor mayoral decisions.
No, but this is important. This is
Mm.
important to solving the crime.
Mm.
Because like even I was actually just about to tie it together. I was about to say so the like I'm thinking about this, like if I care about this, if I care about your mind flare, and I'm now upset, and I'm upset by your decision, not because of anyone else that you've harmed, but now I have to deal with a mind flare. I have to figure out if a mind flare stole your money. And now maybe because of the agreement we have, a mind flayer might owe me money. And I hate this situation, so I don't know. Like, Eddie, are you still busy?
Oh, ow.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
still
sorry,
busy?
what is...
The-
Oh,
the-
it's fine. I'm just hammering out some details, the trade lines, and negotiate. Well, yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
the-
Um,
Can we
hey,
just leave this guy down here? And like with some food, we'll come back when we sort everything out.
hey,
What?
hang on. Nightshade, are you still, like, looking in the mayor's brain?
Sure, yeah.
So,
Because
okay.
the spell is persistent.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. So, like, as he was talking about the tiefling, a memory bubbles to the surface of him and the tiefling having a conversation in his office. The tiefling walks up in the memory. The tiefling walks up and like touches his face. And then like the memory just cuts off. Not like the memory ends. The memory just completely cuts off.
Huh.
And like she's mumbling something in a language that you understand. It's the language of
Okay.
the shadow creatures.
Okay.
That's all. That's
Well,
all.
if I understand it, what is it?
It is the vocal component to a spell.
Okay.
You don't know this spell, so I'm not going to tell you what the spell is.
Does
But-
anybody else have any questions for this small little man?
I really don't.
I'm pretty
I
sure you
really
don't.
don't. I think
I'm pretty sure you
upon,
don't have
like-
this spell anyway.
Upon like that kind of, upon his like headspace trailing to that, I inform the rest of the party that, at the very least, our tiefling friend did enact some form of memory manipulation. It seems. Nightshade is going to jump to that conclusion because the memory just ended.
Hmm. Any of you have like detect magic?
in some sorts, sort of. Not really.
I
Nope.
need to cast it.
You don't have it like.
No. not
Time to... We've been going for
Yeah,
over 3
I'm
hours.
about to start
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
wrapping up here. Like once
Yeah,
this scene is
I-
done.
No, I know.
I agree.
That's why I was asking if anybody had any more questions for little man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that we just we leave him here. We leave him here. If I have Eddie's attention, I just like I don't know what's going on. Government has mind flayers. We should leave him down here where he can't do anything worse.
No, because then.
Okay,
my
fun
friend
question.
Was going to
Say.
get him.
And go sort
fun
this out.
question, Liv.
Mm-hmm.
As a smuggler who's been on the seas, what's my experience with Mind Flayer?
So your experience with mind flayers. So you actually served on a crew with a mind flayer once. Mind flayers in Carosian mind flayers are, they're refugees from another planet. Long ago, a colony of them crashed into the ocean, but mind flayers are pretty open about this as well. So like this isn't like a history check or anything. And they've just decided to live in the oceans. They live with they live in colonies deep below the ocean where they live in, cities made out of coral and such. And occasionally a mind flayer will decide that they don't want to live in the colony anymore, mostly because it's a hive mind kind of thing. And they leave, they come up to the surface, and they, some of them turn into horrific monsters, some of them become pirates. Generally, they live on the less legal side of the law just because they have to consume brains. Most can get away with animal brains, but some don't like the
Mhm.
taste because, taste is different.
Um, and with your permission, I know how I want to respond to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about them. Why? What's the problem?
I'm sorry, what is this in response to? Sorry?
In response to Lyndon telling me about the mind flayer. Yeah, I was just
right,
talking
you're
about them
literally on the
with
phone with the. Yeah, you're literally on the phone
Yeah.
with them.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Why?
Jade's
Well,
on the
that
phone
is-
with the head priestess of
Oh,
the
okay.
Church of Norre, which is not a
Okay.
mind flayer.
No, but they know about them, right? They'd know about the person.
If they do, they're contractually obligated not to tell you.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
like
Okay,
they're all about
well,
contracts.
Then my response to Lynn is gonna be like, okay, what? Wait, why is that a problem?
Aren't mind flayers like? So okay.
Huh?
Okay,
What?
hold on. This is one of those things. I think this is one of those things. I come
Mhm.
from Goblin Town. I come from little
Okay.
nowhere Goblin Town.
Mm-hmm.
Mind flayers eat brains.
Yeah, and you eat flesh,
Well,
Would we
right?
like to continue this conversation outside of the vault?
That's not a bad idea.
Are the doors open?
The door is not open, but I mean he's hogtied and
just
his
going
hands
to
are behind
push-
him. So you could
I'm
just
just going to push Greg against the door and open it.
yeah, Greg. Enough of Greg's hand makes contact with the door that you open it, and he's struggling
Oh.
and complaining the whole way.
Mr. Greg, I think.
Wait,
it's
why is he
time
tied
for
up?
You to take a nap.
I missed something
he
here.
was gonna run.
Oh,
He was gonna run because. Well, okay, maybe
and-
I've made some bad assumptions. We found out that his friend's a mind flayer, and that he put
Okay.
he's the one who put the mind flayer in charge of the organization. And then he looked like he was gonna run, so Lorson jumped him, and then we tried to
Wait,
figure out more
wait.
about it. So I kind of jumped to a conclusion maybe here about mind flayers being bad because they eat brains, and now this guy's trying to run away when we find out that he's in cahoots. So okay,
I mean-
correct me if I'm wrong, but should we not be
Uh-huh.
concerned about the government being in cahoots with the mind flayer?
So yeah, like the way
No,
that
not particularly.
yeah. Well,
I mean,
and not
they eat brains, you eat flesh, I drink water. What?
See, they told me it'd be weird in the city, but I didn't get it.
yeah. So just
Either
for
way.
a
This
little bit
isn't
of
even a city. Wow, this is weird.
just for a little bit of context, like for like most
Mhm.
law abiding people, mind flayers are considered bad because one, they're very rare for one. People don't know if they have a god or not. Because they like mind flayers are very open about their origins, but very very closed off about say how more mind flayers are made, who's in charge, what goes on in the
Those are
colony.
rude questions.
Where is the colony? And also the fact that like a lot of mind flayers that could break away from their colony become pirates or criminals. Like a lot,
Mhm.
not like all of them, but a lot.
I mean, I've never interacted with one though,
Yeah.
so I'm just going on rumors, and now I'm going on what Eddie's telling me. So
Hmm.
I still.
yeah,
think
if I need
it's okay.
if I got that wrong, like you get why I'm jumping to this conclusion. I feel like it's something we should check out.
I mean, I'd like to meet him, I guess. I don't. Okay.
Oh, okay. Our goals are somewhat aligned. I want to figure out if he's actually a monster, and you are doing business.
Well, yeah. That's we kind of discussed that. We're doing business. We're trying to work with the town.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to
so
vote,
We,
huh?
we can do
need
both
Greg-
things.
Do
We can do
need
this two
Greg
ways,
awake
both at the
anymore?
same time. I like it.
What's that, Larson?
Do we need
Sorry.
Greg awake anymore?
Oh,
I mean,
well,
what?
Roll
Like
to
permanently?
headbutt. Not permanent. Non-lethal.
Well, I was arguing to just leave him down here, so I don't need him.
Just gonna
I
lock
do
him in
not
the
want-
vault.
I do not want Kier or President coming down, seeing him, and being lied to, and us becoming wanted.
Oh, if they're in on it, this is a problem. Wait, this is we hogtied the mayor though. That's actually a
did.
problem now that I'm thinking
Yeah,
about it.
you may have just like
What
assaulted
did
the
you
mayor.
do while I had my back turned?
He was
Listen,
He was
in
gonna
here.
run.
Yeah, he was literally gonna lock us in here to die. I
What?
feel-
we can explain when we're.
I'm
back
on
in
the phone with the
Hey, Greg.
church.
Greg.
I'm.
Greg,
Good
Greg-
night,
Greg, are you okay?
Greg.
no, Lorson, wait.
No, too late.
Fine, I missed.
Hey,
missed
here's the
anyway.
thing. He's
jeez.
prone and restrained. That's an automatic hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on the-
unarmed.
I'm
Yeah.
on a call with the church. If he locked us in here, that's the stupidest thing he could have done.
So Lorson just knocked out the mayor.
Good night.
So yeah, there is now a hogtied unconscious mayor. And hey, Jade, please add Mayor Greg's sending slate to your fucking inventory. You have an iPhone now. Congratulations.
I already had one.
Yeah,
We
now
had a
you
cell
have.
stone.
Yeah, well, you had a sending stone, but this is a sending slate, which is like a smartphone.
Ah.
It can send like text messages as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you know someone else has a sending slate, you can send them a text, or if they have a sending stone, you can send them a thing and it'll read it out in like text to speech basically.
We can fix this. We can fix this, guys. Okay, we have to be here when he wakes up. No, we don't. We can't be
can
here when he wakes
tell-
up. We have to
can
bring him with
tell
us.
them. We can tell them that he's working with a mind flayer.
You know I'm still on a call, right?
The like have you muted the call at all, or is it still
No.
The
No.
the high priest
I
is on the other
absolutely
end?
have not.
The high priest on the other end is just like is in silence the whole time. She's like, what the fuck is going on over there? But
I don't know. I'll get back to you.
He's
Okay. By Nore's eye, what in the fuck?
Adventurers, I turned my back for 5 minutes and yeah.
What are we doing?
Jesus.
Okay. So we can't. Lorson was right. We can't leave him here. Wait, what's that? I don't even remember who's saying what anymore. We can't leave him here. It's not an option because he'll get found by the other ones.
I mean, how often do they go into the vault? I'm sorry, I shouldn't
And
say
we
anything.
like
He'll be found by us. What?
no, we gotta take the mayor with us. What? Sorry, what? I'm sorry. I'm confused. What's going on, Eddie?
Okay.
Let's exchange information. What's going on?
So, for the past 20 minutes or so, I've been working out contracting into. All right, I already have someone from Sandreach who's going to be trying to work with this. I turn around, the mayor is hogtied, and you are discussing knocking him out.
Well,
I feel like I need some context here.
Okay, so we freaked out because he said, the cat said, the cat didn't say anything. The cat the mind flayer thing. The cat informed us
Mm-hmm.
about there being a mind flayer in charge of the IRS who was
Mm-hmm.
put there by our friend Greg.
Okay.
And then I was careless. I guess that's a running theme here. Wow. Yeah, so I guess I fucked up. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Okay. Well.
Well, I freaked out a bit. I guess the IRS is run by a mind flayer, and I said as much out loud, and Greg here went to. He looked like he was gonna run, so I think Lorson jumped him. And that's how we got to the Hogtine situation. I don't know why he's knocked out. We probably should have just explained everything and I don't know. Nah, I think we still should have left him down here. I'm gonna stick with that. I do think what we should have left him down here until we sort out the Mind Flayer thing. But you don't seem to think that's a problem, so maybe that's a bad judgment call on my part.
Listen, he knows about the money. We can
You think, Greg?
expose it.
Yeah. Well,
Wait,
maybe
wait.
though.
He knows about the money because he's the mayor.
I mean,
Have you hung up the phone yet?
No,
I
no, I've not. I'm
Pretty sure you said you would get back to them.
you did say that.
I did jump into that
I did
pretty
say
quick,
that,
though.
but I also was very distracted by the fact that there's the hogtied mayor
I,
back.
I will say that the priestess hung up.
Okay,
That's
whatever's honestly whatever's funniest. That's what's most important.
God.
We might need to just leave town if I'm being honest.
Well, I legitimately think that might be an option.
Honestly,
might just-
yeah.
We might just have to leave and cut our losses at this point.
I think we need to take the mayor with us at the very least.
Oh my god, you're just kidnapping the mayor?
Well, to the safe house
He's-
was going to be my suggestion. We won't take him out of town.
He's an idiot, but he is loved by the people. That's the problem.
But well, that's the thing. If we're not here when he wakes up, it's going to be a bigger legal issue for us, isn't it? We can't be.
Should we rest on it?
We can't be the ones that leave the mayor unconscious and tied up in the vault. We have to be there to like. We have
to go and bring him to a medic right now.
Oh well, that's an option
No,
too, I suppose.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Just say that-
Just asleep.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, yeah,
just-
that's
just-
better thinking. That's better thinking. We
Just
tell
tell him
hospital.
that he had a panic attack, he had a fit, and yeah,
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
I mean, you could
Yes.
just kill him.
Thanks, DM. You,
I
you,
would
you know
not
you have our best
suggest
interest in mind.
going that
Live,
far.
live.
Yeah,
Question.
yeah.
So, in the real world,
Mm-hmm.
if you are knocked out, you do not remember. Like, I believe it's like, what is it, 15 or 20 seconds?
He's
between-
going to remember getting hogtied. He was hogtied for longer than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Great
all
news
I'm
that
saying
we
is
just
all I'm
rested
saying
here
is
for
speak
now.
with dead requires him to have an intact jawbone.
Does anyone have a writing utensil really quick? Maybe we can just leave him a note and take him to like the hospice.
The hospice is where you take
Hospital,
dying people.
not
That's
hospice.
fine.
That's oh.
That
was
I'm
very
sure
funny,
they can
though.
accommodate.
Jesus.
Night-
I
Nightshade
vote
kinda
that
just-
we figure this out another time.
We
I do
didn't
need
even- we kind
out of character, I do
I do legitimately think that we should leave at the very least if we're going to leave him in the hospital. If we're not there when he wakes, we should leave a note saying that we don't care about the IRS, even if it's a lie.
Okay, how about
Why don't we just kind of set up camp in here for now?
out
No.
of character?
I mean,
Out of character. We should
kinda cozy.
probably start
Wrap.
next session right here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
okay, everyone
That-
break and then
I'm
and
trying to like get to an end of the conversation. I'm sorry.
yeah.
no, it's okay. No, I don't think we're finishing this tonight.
No, like
I would
okay.
posit that
No,
we move to the safe house, but then
Yes.
that requires us to somehow move the.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move an unconscious mayor through
Through the
City
town.
Hall. Yeah.
I mean,
through the how many people do you think are moving semi-conscious people around upstairs right now during the frat party week?
I
I think we
mean,
could do that.
City.
I also have-
You have to take them through City Hall in front of all the interns.
look,
He already
I'm
sent them all
down.
home.
I'll
Remember?
take
Oh
them
shit! Yeah,
too.
he did. Right, I forgot.
Yep, he sent them
Yeah,
all
I
home.
forgot.
yeah,
Great.
no,
This
it's
is-
empty. We can just do that. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is literally
Yeah.
the perfect time for us to take the mayor to our.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
We could just-
Get through city.
even if we do run into people, I can just
I would
cast
like
the
to
darkness.
roll to Weekend at Bernie's the mayor across town.
yeah. I mean, we're just moving our drunk friend back town. That I don't even think it would raise suspicion during this week.
All
Actually.
right, okay. I want a
Unhog
group.
die
I
her.
want a group deception check for that. Jesus Christ.
Okay, but I am going to unhog tie him so it doesn't look like we're
Yeah.
kidnapping him.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Uh,
So
Give me a
Deception?
yeah. So deception. Everyone, give me a deception. I'll take the highest.
Oop.
Jesus
Christ on a bicycle.
Hey, there
Oh
we
my
go.
god.
Wow.
16.
You know what? That
Morrison-
almost makes
Morrison can
sense
play
to
it
me,
off.
though.
All right. So you carry the mayor through the empty city hall and out, and people are like Guillotine Man has grown exponentially while you've been in there. You can see like the big wicker guillotine in the distance. You're out just in time for them to drop it. You see the flint blade drop, and it spark the fucking striker at the bottom, and the entire thing goes up in magical flames, and you hear a raucous cheer echo through the town from that festival. And it's because everyone is looking at the giant burning guillotine in the distance, you manage to carry the mayor the opposite direction, all the way back to your safe house, where I imagine you just put him on one of the hammocks. And it is
Yep, you put him in a cot. Yeah.
and it
They're
is
all
there.
in background helping us move
As,
through the city quick.
As we watch the guillotine man go up in flames,
Mhm.
I'd very much like to pick up Nightshade like a little baby Simba and just hold them up and be like, "Look, we made this happen."
Beautiful.
I'm adding
it is.
Guillotine Man to the lore.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
You have to now.
I have to now, yeah. Oh my Christ. Alright. Alright, and is there. We will leave it. Let's do like a very swift wrap up because we are 30 minutes over. Lightning round, what did y'all like?
All
Everything.
of it. This was great.
Uh,
Yeah,
Lorson
this
actually
was really
using his
good.
brain.
I particularly enjoyed escalating this to insane proportions just by reading his mind.
like,
hmm
are you guys just
Yeah,
gonna
it was
flee
great.
town next week? Is that what's gonna happen?
I
don't know,
hope
we're gonna
not.
find
We're-
out.
we're
Are
basically-
I mean,
Where
look,
do we run this town? What are you talking about?
look,
Yeah, literally.
You kidnapped the
Okay.
mayor.
Nightshade is not above killing this man. Just letting
I
you know.
I may
Nightshade
only
is
have
not-
I may only
I'm
have
gonna try
12
and prevent
charisma, but I will convince this mayor to be on our side again.
I only have 11 int, but I will run this entire town.
Oh my god.
You're
Alright,
still
so
smarter than me.
just in
Look.
case, I'm gonna get like
Only thing I am is fast.
yeah, I'm gonna get stuff for Estelle's rest in King's Fall ready, just in case.
Oh yeah, in case we have to just leave.
Wow, that's amazing. I love this.
Alright, okay. So, anything y'all didn't like or you'd like me to improve?
No, I was having fun the whole time.
Alright.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
My face hurts.
Yeah. This is
Alright.
great.
Smiling too much, Liv.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, well, everyone, we gotta go. I mean, I gotta go at least. So, if anyone has anything to shill it now. I'm gonna set up a raid.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
Subscribe to
I
me
got
on
nothing.
YouTube. It's free, and yeah.
Bless you.
Alright, okay,
Watch-
I'm gonna raid Appleseed again. Tell Appleseed that we
Yo.
kidnapped the mayor.
Shout out to
Real
Appleseed.
quick,
Yep, we
are
love
long
Appleseed.
resting?
Yeah,
Love you
yeah,
all.
yeah, y'all could have a. I mean, why do you need a long rest? You didn't get into a fight or anything.
What do you
Prepare new
mean?
spells.
Okay, yeah, take a long rest
Well,
to prepare
fair.
new spells. See you all
Okay.
tomorrow for Cyberpunk. Bye, love you.
Bye.
Love you all.
Cheers,
Bye.
friends.
Bye.